The following program is rated TV MAL, TV MALS, TV MALSV. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Someone's mic isn't.
Garbage day! Huh? No!
Did someone leave their microphone on?
All I was hearing was like, I'm going to adjust my pants now, and all you hear was ruffling in the background. I'm like, you picked a great time to start moving furniture. Great time.
Great time. What's going on, everybody? What is up? Welcome back to This Week in Bullshit, our special edition called This Year in Bullshit. I'm your host, Justin Proper, and with us today, of course, I hope this stream is Dean approved because it is Dean approved.
This stream is Dean approved.
Yay!
Well, less than 2 minutes in, it's already Dean approved. I may as well go home. This has already been a success. We also have the beautiful, lovely Reina Creole with us.
Hello, everyone.
Great to see you. You look enchanting this evening. I love what you did with the chair.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's fantastic. And we also have her lovely assistant, Fat Steven Seagal, with the Hulk Hogan in this somehow with the hoagie there.
Yeah, he's making sure I don't eat it.
He's eating a Subway, I guess. I don't know.
I'm going a little festive this year. It's a pleasure to be here, Justin.
It's a pleasure having you as well. We also have Tommy here, Tommy, and the Guinea Pig Collective. It's been a couple of weeks since you've been here, so very glad to see you here.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Hey, remember to go ahead and nibble that like button for me, and be sure to celebrate Pigmas, which is coming up very soon.
You can also nibble my earlobe.
All right, then. And just joining us here, our Dick from the UK, Richard.
Dick.
Richard. Hi, everybody.
Hey, Richard.
It's been a while.
Richard, long time no see. I'm very glad to have you back.
I have a question. If Richard had chicken pox, would we call him a spotted dick?
Sure.
I eat dick daily.
What?
Well,
Is that Dick approved or Dean approved? I can't tell.
I think we're all Dean confused at this point.
No comment.
What's up, everybody in the chat? We're gonna say hi to everybody here. I hope Rob joins. I hope Rob joins too. Everyone who's in the BS chat is all welcome today. It's a free for all. Jane Theory is saying, "Hey, what's up, Jane Theory? It's good to see you here. It's been a while since we streamed together. You're always very nice and very sneaky when killing us in Among Us. She's a great player." Theme Park Casual is here. Hey, all. Hey, Theme Park Casual. It's good to see you here. Mike is saying hey and howdy, I guess. Cool. Ricky Critic is saying thank you for the $2. He says, moo.
hey, Ricky, what's that for?
We just got done finishing Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. And there is a line where the killer just says moo before he's shot.
What?
Of all the
Of all the final words to say, like Michael Myers says nothing. This guy, moo.
You know what?
I can't even believe it.
And that right there is why that movie is an instant classic.
Exactly. Celebrity Jeremy, good to see you here, man. He's like, what's happening this week? Oh, there's a lot, but we're going to go through a string of all of these different headlines that we've seen. Some of them we'll skip through, and some of them we'll actually dive a little deeper if anybody has questions. But I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of questions about this year. A lot has happened. Zachariah 315 says, howdy, y'all. Howdy, Zachariah. Very good to see you. And thank you so much, Lorena, for the popcorn super sticker. That's always nice of you to do. I greatly appreciate that.
My paycheck.
That's very good. Good for you, Mike. good for you. Soul Assassin says, howdy, y'all. Howdy, Soul Assassin. What's up, Jesse? Good to see you. Hail the CJH. Kurt77. Hi, everyone. I survived the Alpha Power Rangers Christmas special, and I still have nightmares.
Wow.
That wasn't even a special. It was just singing and child labor, like we told
It
you.
really was child
just kept
kidnapping,
bringing-
child labor. It was a mess.
You saw near the end too, right? Where like they're like, okay, kids, y'all got your presents. Now get in the fly gas chamber. We're not teleporting you back. Have fun in the
Seriously,
desert.
and there were no Power Rangers. It was ridiculous. It was so bad, and we streamed that live last night too. Yeah, it was brilliant. Jack of all trains. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, chat. Hey, guys. Very nice to see you. All right. I don't even know. Hey, Juggernaut just pops and says, I'm here. Hey, what's up? We are glad to have you here. We greatly appreciate that. All powers, no Rangers. And some from Alpha, apparently. It was pretty ridiculous. Oh, my goodness. Where do I even start? We're going to start with something that was kind of recent that I'm going to bring up with you guys. Unfortunately, we had a big casualty to people who like adult entertainment. It's very sad to hear that Pornhub got rid of over 10 million. Is that correct? 10 million videos?
What they did is they flushed all of their content that was not Pornhub related. Like some people were actually using to upload like full movies and cartoon series, but at the same time they were also trying to get rid of other stuff. Like I'm not saying the words on air. They were trying to clean it. They were trying to get rid of terrible. So it went from 14 million down to I believe 3 million videos by the time they did the flushing.
So basically, what you're saying is Pornhub wound up doing a Waltons to clean it all out.
Yeah, that was a big coffee pot and a lot of shit everywhere.
Wow.
Do the brew.
Yeah, this was a great meme that I saw. 13 million videos to a little under 3 million just in a day, which is really impressive. And I love this meme in particular.
But they missed all of Delphine's, which is weird. I don't know why.
In terror, and was suddenly silence.
I loved that meme so much. It was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. But yeah, dude, I get it, but it's just like, wow. Just wow. Did you have to get rid of 10 million?
They did, because they were trying to keep it back to what it was, a porn site, but at the same time, they were trying to get rid of like content that would get them sued if it was copyright. Like say, like there was Disney movies. There was a whole bunch of people using it like a YouTube platform just to keep digital media there.
And let's not even forget the fact that, COPPA is going to wind up start looking into these other companies that are streaming whatever without any kind of real guidelines. So,
yeah,
that's true. And jack of all casuals, that is a bold statement. I will say that.
That is interesting.
Yep. Rest in peace, Sentinel. I know there's a lot of memories that we have all lost there. Stokel Jeremy says, cheers, everyone. Hope everyone is having a good week. Hey, cheers to you, man. Cheers to you. And thank you for being a huge supporter of This Week in Bullshit for all this time, Stone Cold Jeremy. So great to have you here, dude.
Does that mean I gotta bust out the jack?
No, well, you can if you want. You can if you want.
Go for it.
And yeah, like all years, we've had a lot of had a lot of losses, and Jeremy Bulloch was one of them. He played Boba Fett. We also lost David Prowse. We lost Eddie Van Halen, Chadwick Boseman, Kobe Bryant. This year just sucked so much.
And yet Kathleen Kennedy and Neil Druckmann are still alive. What is going on?
Oh, don't do that.
And Betty White is still alive.
Well,
so,
Betty White is
yeah.
I don't even.
You know what? No, Betty White has actually been dead for years. She's actually a zombie.
Good looking zombie. I'll say that.
Going on and on and on.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I actually
still kicking around. That's why
you know what? Here's what's going to happen when the nuclear bombs actually get dropped. The only people who are going to be left is Betty White and Keith Richards. That's it.
Speaking of that, you guys also heard about the cyber attack that happened with the what was it? The U.S. energy and nuclear warehouse facilities, or the departments got cyber hacked. So the place that holds all where I think the nuclear weapons are, as well as the energy department, were hacked, I believe, today or yesterday. You guys didn't see this?
No.
I think I heard something about that. Yeah.
Yeah. And they were but the idiots then took that news of kind of seriousness and tried to attach it. You still think elections can't get? And I'm like, you idiots! Why are you doing this? Don't do this.
Oh, Raging Rhino. Oh, you have no idea what you're in for. So let's start this off pretty good. I'm gonna find a really good one. This one goes out to you, Raging Rhino. Here we go. This is a new one that I found. A woman risks her life to retrieve beer kegs that were being swept away by the floods. Now that's dedication. That's keeping the party going. I respect this woman. I respect this person 100%.
Wow.
This is like the donut lady.
Yeah, is she single?
Wait,
what was? Wait.
She might have just bought those things recently. Like, shoot, I'm not getting that getaway.
Yeah, they're not cheap. You know, that's yeah. I mean, if you're gonna go out, you're gonna get kegs are expensive nowadays, even like for Bud Light. Even for
well, you know, this whole thing was set up. She just wanted those big giant kegs of beer so she can like reenact scenes from Jaws, like she's going after the barrels.
She might know. Maybe they're not even filled with beer. Maybe she uses them for her circus act and tries to balance on them.
That's wife material right there.
I just want to know if the beer was any good.
I mean, it's beer.
Yeah, if it's unalcoholic
dedication to party.
Indeed. Beer, forget it.
I do that too. You gotta say the beer. You have to. You absolutely have to. Oh, geez. And I think this is going to be a big nostalgia trip. Oh, wow. This was with somebody. I think this was Dean. This was yours. Yep. Murder suspect escapes after a prisoner transport van stopped for fast food.
I got away
what
so
the
fast.
hell do you think is going to happen?
Did they not have him? I guess they didn't have him secured good enough.
Can anyone please explain?
He's out of McDonald's, so he's just running. He's just getting away. So okay, so
what's up
he
with
was
the guy's hair though. Look at the newscaster's hair. He has like the Superman curl in the middle, like a key ring.
Right. So while he's ordering fast food, he just gets out and just breaks free and runs away.
Oh, that's the cops' fault. They should have had his ass secured really
All I
well.
wanted was a McMac.
That's on y'all.
Yeah,
You know,
now he just went to the first window. He already paid for his order.
Uh-huh.
That's
You're damn right. I mean, he's been sitting in line. He wants that burger or those nuggets. I mean, he's got to get out and chase this guy. Oh, I would imagine that guy got it really good.
He tried to open that.
Yeah.
He tried to. Let's go back. He tried to open. He tried to open the door against the wall.
Oh, I am so dumb.
So
Is this Broward County?
It is a McDonald's too. You can see the McDonald's training poster on the window.
Oh Jesus! What's Broward County? I'm afraid to ask.
Broward County, Florida. It's the county right above Miami-Dade. One of the most popular counties in Florida on the TV show Cops.
Oh, gotcha. Yeti Cat says Fat Steven is on the loose.
Yeah. First of all, yeah,
Fat Steven is the worst prison guard. I like that better.
See, now if that was Fat Steven, he wouldn't have blinked an eyelash. He would have like, I'm going to wait until I get my burgers and then,
He would have waited.
pull over, I my orders right, and then I'll go to chase him.
I'd be like the McRibs back. You can go. I don't care.
Wow, Celebrity Jeremy, thank you for the $2.99 super chats. Is whoopsie. Well, thank you. Well, I appreciate that. That's a very generous whoopsie. I greatly appreciate it. I don't know why it comes out as red here, but dude, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Woo! Oh man,
I think the only way this situation could have been worse would have been if it was a donut shop.
That is true. That is true.
Like Dunkin' Donuts.
But maybe the cop wasn't even buying food for himself. Maybe he works part-time as an Uber driver. And he was just trying to get one delivery off while taking the prison.
Hey, what's up, Kay? Good to see you here.
What's up, dude?
Kay is one of the nicest people that I've met recently. He's a good dude.
I just recently bought his book, and I'm a little bit far in. I'm not that far, but so far I like it. You guys should read it. I
would like to get an autographed copy if I can.
I think you can actually if you order it through his website directly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it come with like a custom message?
A
Like-
custom picture, actually. He draws his own little doodle on the side and then his signature. He showed one, I think, recently that had a Cthulhu done.
I would love more than anything for him to write for Justin Proper, go fuck yourself, Runkai, or something like that. I don't know, something fun like that. That'd be great.
Well, wouldn't that be Justin McProper?
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Maybe. Oh, that'd be fun. It'd just be cool because I don't know if friends do that. I guess I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Wait. So you're saying you're not a friend until they tell you to go fuck yourself?
I guess not. No. Oh,
I just wanted
geez.
to say that again.
There's a lot of different stories to go through. I'm going to try to speed through these next few. Remember this, guys? A man flying his jetpack. Yeah, I think you know what's going to happen next. Yeah,
Iron Man, yeah.
Yep, it's Iron Man. It happened not once but twice within a month because it says it was spotted again, and we actually went through the story twice.
What is up
Wait.
with LAPD?
Wait.
Goodness.
Was it an actual jetpack or one of those ones that you have to be over a water source to give you the height that's just using water?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
I really can't complain much because I mean this is advancing technology. I mean we thought as like back in the day Star Trek was science fiction. Now we've kind of got that technology almost. Iron Man was fiction. Now we've got that technology almost.
Mhm.
It's cool to see things
Not
advancing.
actual
Well,
gameplay.
we technically do have flying cars as well, right?
Not
To
actual
a degree,
gameplay.
yeah.
All right, that was fun.
I'm gonna laugh if it wasn't
we
even
don't-
a flying man.
Yeah,
It
we
was
don't
just
have a hoverboard. We still don't
No.
have a hoverboard. Like
What?
something is
Bullshit.
seriously wrong here.
Any money, it wasn't even a flying dude. It was just one of those drones, a cardboard cutout attached to it.
Probably. That'd be impressive. Oh, geez. What else happened this year? Oh, yeah. These guys made the worst Airbnb and people actually paid for it.
That was
That
How
was great.
dumb are you? Apparently, very.
Yeah. And I love how there's a guest room who's just a sleeping bag.
Have
Where the
fun
hell are
finding
they going to turn on the light?
There's fresh
How do they
air.
get in the dress?
There's an actual light. I didn't notice that.
It's by the tree in the middle of the.
Down by the river.
I know. And people made money off of it. It's ridiculous. Oh my
Crazy.
god! I didn't know having that Lorne in your diet can make you a man that can fly. Oh, Generation Productions. You might have to get your wrench removed from that until you come up with something better. No, I'm kidding. But
He's not kidding.
you can do better than that, Generation Productions. You can do better than that.
Why is Richard folding napkins?
No, that wasn't napkins.
What were you folding? Okay, moving on.
Oh, that's not so important.
We
Okay.
will never know. We will never know. Oh, this was interesting. I think this came from Madmartigan. Scientists splice
Oh, no.
human genes into
Oh, damn.
monkey brains to make them bigger and smarter. This is like the Planet of the Apes or something.
This is Splice right here.
I don't know what this is about, but that was a weird one, Madmartigan. I'm sorry you're not around to explain this.
This is a bad idea.
What about the Instagram model getting cheeky with the cops down right?
Yeah,
on the right?
no, that's
Yeah,
a
everyone else knows the
What?
other one? Yeah,
that's a
look at
much
that.
bigger story.
That's
That's a
better.
much bigger story.
Yeah, that,
Oh, yeah.
that deserves
Model.
both cheeks of attention.
Poses with
She
the
backs
NYPD.
the blue. Okay, that's interesting.
Well,
She backed the blue. Oh god.
taking pictures.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
She snapped a shot with the two officers on Tuesday and shared the photo of her lifting up her dress for her 1.3 million followers with the caption NYPD heart emoji. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. She probably has, I don't know, maybe she has a boyfriend or husband who works on the force or just supports the police. That's nice.
You
I
never
like that.
know.
Uh-huh.
Ooh,
I like that.
very
Good-
cool.
good for you.
Right there. Yes.
So thank you,
Goodbye.
Madmartigan, for leading us to this. This was brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
Somebody's got a phone call.
ain't me.
Son of a bitch.
Not me.
It's Madmartigan. He's like, I'm calling.
My
you.
friend says, "What's up?" Fuck you. You interrupted the stream. Oh God. No, that's so weird. I never have my phone not on silent. That's so weird. Whoops. Oh
That's
wait,
an SF.
Yeah, that's one of those moments, I guess. Improper. I deserve that. Jeez. Well, thank you, Madmartigan, for this awesome story that you did not provide, but led us to. Maybe that's what he was doing. Maybe he's just an evil genius like that. Oh yeah, if you were upset with the election results this year, you have emotional support Canadians to offer you help during this stressful time. Just so you know, for your information.
No, you don't.
No,
That was Canadian sarcasm. We didn't offer crap to you.
Thank you for that emotional support, Steven. I appreciate that.
My emotional support is in the shape of a middle finger at the moment. So that's what you're getting.
Oh God.
At least it's honest.
Yeah, at least so. Oh, and this one, a man posing as a cop arrested after pulling over an Orlando officer. If you remember this story.
Genius.
I remember this.
1,000
I
IQ.
do not.
Yeah, this might have been on one that you were not on. It might have been. Geez, when was this? Oh, this is in September. Yeah, that was a good one. I wish Madmartigan could see this one.
Wow. I wonder what part of Orlando. Is it Orange Blossom Trail near the Castleberry? Okay, I know where that is.
I swear you covered this.
No, I just know where Castleberry is.
I swear this is one of the Florida shows we covered.
That was pretty crazy.
Might have been.
That's pretty crazy. We also had this Florida man. What? No, this is This guy was accused of masturbating in an LSU parking lot, and he claims that he was just playing air drums in his truck.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how you do that.
I can't see that.
How do you mistake a skin flute for a drum?
I don't know. Was he on meth?
I guess so. Oh my God.
He was just swinging. He was just swinging his stick. That's all.
Jack of all casuals is convinced that it's Florida.
That was the other one. Nah. This one's
you can't take credit for that.
Yeah.
Can't take credit for that. But I don't know what was better, this one or tubing it. This guy. I can't believe you do that.
This freaking guy.
I think I love that more.
You know, the least thing
created a verb with his last name because of this.
Yeah.
Yet he cast it. He finished the drum solo.
Drum solo.
Yeah. Wow. You have to be huge to create the believable strokes to claim air drumming.
Oh God.
I don't know. Does this guy? I mean, this guy might have a big one. Who knows? Good for him. This might just be his shock of disbelief. Like, guys, come on. Jesus, I didn't think about that. No tubing, guys. Yeah, no tubing here. No tubing here. Yeah. Wow. There's so many great memories that we have, such as the flip-flop guy who was arrested after stealing and apparently making love with over 100 pairs of flip-flops. And now we have them all lined up, all of the victims right here.
They were no longer flip-flops, they were slip-flops.
That's right. This is what explains socks and flip-flops.
And I thought I was weird.
Oh, yeah. By the way, I just want to put this out there. Mary Mayhem, she commented on the stream and said she wanted some. She didn't even care. She's like, I'll take some. I have no idea why, but who?
Belle Delphine stuff going on here.
Well, you know what? I will say this. You know, having somebody wear socks with flip flops is like a big giant no.
Huge
no. Really shouldn't be done. But in this case, you should have had socks with these.
Do you notice that there's not one pair of Crocs in any of those shoes?
That we can see.
No.
But they already come with holes, right? He could have had his way. You know?
Oh God.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a joke, but I'm not.
No.
Go for it.
I can't even go there.
Those are extremely small holes.
Yeah, they were extremely small holes. Whew.
Hey, who knows? Maybe he's a small guy.
You know what? It probably really wasn't his fault because he could have easily confused a flip flop for a woman because they both have one thing in common. And you know, if you're talking about most flip flops, is they got 3 holes.
Oh no!
Oh, you
no.
went there, didn't you?
That's right. I went there.
I am so happy
I
I am
got
not
no class.
in your country right now.
I don't even remember what story was next in our nostalgia trip. Oh yeah, this one was good. This doctor who was duped into buying Aladdin's lamp for $93,000, and he thought it was real. This is an awesome replica. It looks great, but it's not a genie's lamp.
What? No.
Yeah.
It looks like a bedazzler threw up.
Oh my
Seriously,
God.
$93,000.
He should have asked for a demo before he bought that.
Yeah, I want to see that. Like, it was on display. What the fuck is this little cartoon? Like, someone's gonna be
laughing at the guy who bought it. That's what he's
I
doing.
don't know.
Seriously, he's flipping us off.
Is that Harry Krishna flipping him off?
Who?
No.
I don't know who Harry
No.
Christian
Harry
is, but
Christian have a shaved head and
Krishna.
orange outfit.
okay.
Oh, not bad.
Oh man, there are a lot of gems from this year, including this is another Florida man one who pulled out a gun after being told he had a small dick.
Oh,
Sorry, that's
He had to defend its honor.
The dick or the pistol?
Yeah, you need to for the last one. I'm gonna try to wait to see like all the comments come in, what they have to say about it too. Got a Jet, have a great stream. Oh yeah, like the one dude that would have been a great transition.
Hey, that guy was just trying to shoot his shot. Okay.
True. The lamp should be $1 million. What the fuck is up with these maple lanterns? Many Indians have pictures of their gurus in their houses. That's
flipping people off.
Well, I don't think that was the case, but no, I think it was on the table with that, so it's supposed to,
it's like a book, not like a line.
Legit though, looks like he's flipping us off.
This probably happens every day in Florida, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
This might not though. This woman, you remember this one, Lorena? She was so angry about her breakfast at a Jacksonville hotel that she actually did drive her truck. It crashed it into a pond. I don't know why you would do that over breakfast. I mean, or lack thereof.
Unless it was one of those crappy places on the west side of Jacksonville, I guess so.
She's only punishing herself at this point.
Unless she went off roading
truck for crappy breakfast.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, but whose truck did she crash? Does it actually say it was hers?
It's a great question.
I was kind of thinking the same actually.
I thought it was like the actual food truck itself.
I think we're gonna power through a couple of these. Like this was bad.
Hey, it's Abby.
This woman for throwing a bag of vomit at a nurse. What a bitch you are. Very, very pleasant. And then this guy, a superintendent, had a student listed as black guy in his high school yearbook. Yeah, from Brown County High School. I guess there's no coincidence there. Jesus Christ, that was a bad one.
There's only one though.
Oh, this was a great one. Spike Lee is directing a musical about Viagra. How the fuck do you direct a movie about I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't want to know. I just want to be surprised.
The only bad thing about that is being in the front row for that show.
Did we ever get an update about this story?
You get
no,
poked in the eye.
nothing.
No, everybody kept dancing around the subject.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't want to get too thrusted in.
Hoping that there's some sort of surprise to it. I remember this one. This dude was busted for cooking chickens in Yellowstone Hot Spring. Great idea, dude. Oh wait, it was actually a group of people. Oh my God! So it was more than one person. More than one person, and they were all stolen. As we all know, it was stolen from this guy who was jailed for having sex with his chickens. That's how he was caught. Here is a profile of the man. As we've all known for a while, Gonzo's such a creep. And I'm sorry, Fat Steven, you were just watching the Muppets.
That doesn't bother me because technically there was a guy after Gonzo who was the first episode of South Park who was not only selling books to kids but also effing chickens.
Where did he get the inspiration? I guess. Oh man. Florida. And we all remember Chris Evans, and I loved the headline of this. He shared a very private photo on the Instagram and the internet went nuts. Oh yeah, great wording of that. Fantastic. Like, why would you say it like that?
Fan service.
Phrasing.
For fan service?
I don't know.
That's one form of fan service, I guess.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of Chris Evans.
Hey, the internet just got the tip. What do you want from them? Come on.
Yeah. They definitely I guess it's one way to put it. I accept his chicken love. Oh, Chris, the broth must be delicious. I hear the ending of the movie is explosive. What? I don't know.
Everyone got to finish.
Gonzo is a gentleman. You know what? Yeah, okay. That's very fair. That's very fair. Oh God, I forgot the order of this, but Lorena, you're gonna remember this one.
Oh, no.
You're gonna remember this one. Do you remember this face?
Oh.
Richard, do you recall that?
Yeah.
That's
Yes, I think it does.
no.
This was real.
I wish
This
I
was
could,
very real.
but I do.
Yeah, this is brand new. Yeah, that is her in all her glory.
She's
Oh,
totally
yeah.
shit-faced.
Is it weird that I only recognized her with the poo smeared on her face?
Why was she wearing goggles though? Do you notice how it's going around her eyes like she was wearing goggles?
That's a very shitty photo.
It's what happens when you get shit-faced.
Yeah, seriously. Terminus S, thank you for the super chat. That Viagra movie better get released soon because theaters need a spike in viewership. That's clever. That's a good one. I really like that. That was great. That was a great comment. I love that. I love that.
Well,
so
the only problem with that movie is it would probably last over 4 hours.
Yeah,
it might be.
And if
But
it
you
was
know what?
longer, you have to see a physician.
Oh, and it's a musical, so we're gonna hear singing and shit for like 3 hours worth. I don't want that. Especially if it's like Les Mis. I don't want that.
You won it, Justin.
Yeah.
No, I don't. No, that's like my nightmare of waking up and everyone's just fucking singing and dancing and all that bullshit. I can't do it.
There's a show about that, actually.
What show?
Really?
I can't remember what it's called, but this lady wakes up and all of a sudden can hear people's thoughts in the form of singing. It's like, I think it's like Emma's Infinite Playlist or something. No, is it that?
Zoe's Infinite Playlist, right?
Can we get this shit face off our screen, please? It's ruining snack packs for me.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah, I haven't had dinner yet, so
This was sad news. Ruby Rose leaving Batwoman. We will miss her. We will miss her very much.
Sarcasm?
And this was actually some great news. The NBA dropping their social justice messaging following ratings collapse. Thank you for finally getting the hit.
Yeah.
Thank you for getting the
Hey,
hit.
that's not BS news right there. That's cool.
Yes, it is. It is indeed. Oh yeah, another bit of great news. Rick Moranis got sucker punched in the face, and then the guy was arrested. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Justice does exist in the world, but not for fucking CBR, who said why. This is one of two that were really awful. Why Stanley Kubrick was never able to tap into his full potential
Because
toxic
masculinity
has one of the greatest filmmakers of all time. Well, because he was mean to some people. Fuck it.
It was all about
Wait, you mean the whole world isn't rainbows and cupcakes? Really?
To be fair, he did treat Shelley Duvall pretty terribly, but that being said, I don't know.
he's had a great career, so they can't attack his product, so they're trying to come up with crap to attack him personally.
Oh, and by the way, that show I was talking about is called Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist.
Oh, I missed a word. Oh, okay.
Okay. But I'm debating which one is worse. This headline or this one?
That one.
That one. That one. 'Cause it's
That
literally-
one.
That one was just being a dick.
The douchebaggery.
Well, he's
Yeah.
a Marvel villain boy. Steve Rogers trying to be Captain America was based on his own selfish desires.
No, this guy's
Jeez.
butthurt. Not Captain.
Wow.
America.
My dude fell on a grenade.
This was so bad it was deleted.
Oh, is this the archive copy? That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, the author has seriously just been doing updates on top 10 lists ever since. He's not allowed to be writing his own articles anymore.
He got fragged for this one.
That pissed off the entire country. Yeah, it did. It really did. Runner, and I believe you were on the panel for that too. For that, I think that was your first appearance on here. Yeah. Why exactly? Exactly. I don't know. What was
he wasn't attacking Steve Rogers? Wasn't he also attacking like the military in general, people who actually served? Because he was taking out of context, saying that Steve Rogers was never a hero because he wasn't a super soldier yet, even though he was showing potential of a leader by, like you guys said before, the grenade jump and everything. He was showing more, toxic masculinity than most people would, giving up their life to protect others.
He wasn't that's a little bit of a stretch. He wasn't attacking military members or veterans. He was going straight for Steve Rogers, I believe, or the idea of him trying to sacrifice himself was just based only in his own selfishness. Like he was just doing it for selfish reasons, which I don't even understand why that doesn't make sense.
It's probably the same type of people that wrote Safe Space and all that other stuff, you know?
No fake.
Will Smith, the wiffle batter. Yeah, let's listen to him because that's gonna go fun.
Scared of girls. Daniel Kimball Smith.
My goodness.
I'm gonna beat up the police with a Kinder Egg. Let's go.
I think I know what this next one is. I'm losing track of it though, but this was a classic. This is one that you can't
run the virus.
I think this might have been my favorite headline of the year.
You know what? That is the best picture of Usain Bolt I've ever seen. It's amazing.
It's great. I know, Tommy. When you were talking about like, oh, it's terrible what happened to him, I just burst out laughing. I couldn't stop. Like poor Usain Bolt. Like what happened to him? And it also gives me an excuse to use one of my favorite clips, and I think it's all of our favorite clips of all time.
We don't all look alike. You're exactly all black and famous. You are guilty. I am guilty. Next question.
All hail that motherfucker.
Yes.
Does that mean coronavirus is now the fastest man alive?
I would say so.
What?
Well, see, not only is coronavirus catch you late at night if you're outside and it infects you, but it will catch anybody too. You cannot outrun it.
So if you see a cloud wearing a gold medal, you know to run with.
Yeah, seriously.
You're supposed to run in a zigzag pattern. That's the only way to get away from coronavirus.
Wait, it's a bear? What?
Yeah, I don't know. I think we might have to vote between a couple of these. Which one's like the biggest bullshit story of the year that we've covered? Maybe it's this one because I'm tempted to vote this one. Kansas teen taken into custody after covering himself in ranch dressing and crashing a car north of.
This is a dare right here.
I don't see why covering yourself in ranch barbecue sauce I can understand.
Barbecue sauce. That's one thing.
Was it cool? What?
Lorena, you should have got this story because he was just trying to make the story spicy by using ranch.
Cool Ranch.
Spicy by using ranch?
Ranch is savory. Not
you would
spicy.
say savory? I guess.
Okay. Now, if he would have covered himself in hot sauce.
I guess
there you go.
I put that shit on everything.
Maybe it wasn't ranch. Maybe not.
Oh.
Maybe it wasn't.
Oh.
But then again, he wouldn't be slippery enough to get away from everyone.
Maybe it was Creamy Caesar.
There was a guy who went to a rival high school of mine, and he covered himself entirely with oil and was tased twice and and got away. It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. But he just ran around covered in oil, naked, and it was just one of those things where everyone who was in that room was like, "What the fuck did we just see?"
Does he now have a reoccurring role on Family Guy?
I hope so. I think there is. Daredevils are the finest people of media. Verified actor. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's working with the flip flop guy.
I'll move it up. You can have your way.
Wouldn't that be great? He's like, what? The first thing I hear is Lorena saying, now, if he covered himself in hot sauce.
Yeah.
Will, you can pop in here whenever you want.
Yeah, you don't want that
Richard,
hot sauce
I
in
feel
your
like you're
head.
having a migraine right now. Like you're having a huge headache. You're just
I'm not sure what I'm feeling right now. I'm very confused.
yeah. Well, this is everything that we talked about this year. These are all the people. We didn't do any of this. This was all them.
I know, but when we're going through all of it at once, it just feels so much worse.
I know.
It's all that dick.
Sounds a bit freaky. Yes, Rosetta. That's entirely
Oh, Rosetta, you have no idea.
Rosetta, I should have you on one of these streams at some point
This
next
whole
year.
year's been a flip flop.
It really has
God.
been.
No, it's been a
Turner says,
clock,
is he
guys.
asking to get his salad tossed?
Oh,
gosh. Oh my goodness.
Was it? Wait, I have a question. Was it calorie-wise ranch? That's the main question.
Nina says, Justin, usually when someone says, I knew a guy once that did blank, usually implies they did the deed. So you covered yourself in oil and ran around. How'd that go? I don't know, because I was 10 years old. I wasn't able to go to high school yet. So I'm sorry, but okay, fine. It might have been me. No.
Asking for a friend.
No, absolutely. Yeah, asking for a friend. No,
it was much later on, and Justin has no memory of it because there was way too many drinks.
way too many. The 10-year-old me got just huge alcoholic then, for
What is
sure.
going on here?
Yeah, Yeti says, "Okay, guys, who brought the carrots?"
What?
Hey, that's not funny.
Carrots
Oh
and
yeah,
bacon.
Richard is definitely stay away, and we praise we
no,
praise
no,
Richard.
no. It's backwards. I just woke up for this.
Wait.
Oh,
Does that mean there's a charity stream coming where Justin will cover himself in different sauces the higher we get in donations?
I hope not.
yeah, I hope not either, unless the price is right.
Well, Richard, wouldn't it feel more like you just woke back up to this since you've already gone over all these articles before?
So you just woke up from a nightmare, and now you just entered back into one. Wait, he's Italian? Why would he be covered in ranch? Wouldn't he be covered in?
I think he's
Marinara?
a guy.
Italian
Okay.
dressing,
Caesar.
oil and vinegar. Yeah.
Well, he could be Italian. Wasn't holding any breadstick.
It's getting sad.
I had to send Richard to bed at 1 p.m. today. Pretty good, Will. It's pretty good. Oh, Jesus. Oh, what do we have next in our nostalgic trip? Oh, no, this is recent. This is recent. This is something that we can get into.
I heard
This
he lost
dude.
his mind.
You want to make
This
this
is
better?
something that we could actually get into, and I'm actually really excited for this.
I'm
You know what makes
confused.
it better? Do you remember the Family Guy version of Tom Cruise?
No.
If you put
Oh,
his
yeah.
image over top of this audio file and then play it, it sounds so much more hilarious because it looks like a little midget raging.
So when I was introduced to this story, somebody put a headline to it, but it seemed like it contradicted what he was saying. So is he saying he's for or against people like doing 6 feet of mask, or is he saying
He's
He's
for
for-
people doing 6 feet apart.
okay, gotcha.
I'll show you some of the some of the text that he said, and then I'll show you a good mix-up that I found just earlier today. So if I see you do it again, you're effing gone. I actually, you know what? I think it's just better if we just show the actual.
Yeah, because he was talking something about people not paying respect to people that are getting jobs because of the movie that was out there, and yeah, so he was basically saying, people are going to wind up out of work because you're so selfish. Is basically what it comes down to.
Yeah, because they're now marked as an essential service now, right? So I think on the term he's trying to say is like, you guys don't understand how good you got it. You might as well follow the goddamn rules and be somewhat respectful because there's people out there who are unemployed, losing their houses, can't support their families. So I think that's where the rage is coming from.
And he sounded like he did in some of his movies where he was so intense about it. It sounded like something out of a movie. It was. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm not entirely supportive of how he did that. but it got the point across. And
well, you know what? Though,
this is
Justin,
already
I mean,
a cutthroat industry as it is. It was already difficult to get a job. In LA. I lived out there for 3 years. It was kind of difficult sometimes. But then when this happened, it's good fucking luck if you were just starting out. So the fact that people were able to get a job is just, you can't take it for granted.
No, especially in people who had jobs, it still affected people like that too.
Right.
Hey, Justin, I mean, the only problem I think that a lot of people had with this article was the fact that Tom Cruise came out and he acted like he was the sole person that was getting all these people employed in Hollywood. And I think that was the biggest problem with this.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of self-importance in his voice.
He's tapping into that Christian Bale creative force.
And that is a perfect segue to this lovely. This is something that I found, and I'm so sad I didn't make it for myself. So hopefully everyone can hear this. I thought this was just brilliant.
Oh wow!
That's it. You are the gold standard. Seriously, man, you and me, we're fucking done professionally. You're back there in Hollywood making movies right now because of us. Oh, da-da-da-da, like, what the fuck is it with you? I'm sorry. Think for one fucking second.
It's
Are
Ethan
you
Hunt
professional or
yelling,
not?
yelling at Batman.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
And how was it? We are creating thousands of jobs. Oh, good for you.
Okay, now I remember this Christian Bale thing.
I hope it was
Terminator
good
set.
because it's useless now, isn't it? I don't ever want to see it again. Ever. For fuck's sake, man, you're amateur. You're unbelievable, man. Understand the responsibility that you have. You're unfucking believable. Because I will deal with your reason. And if you can't be reasonable, and I can't deal with your logic, you're fired. What the f are you doing? You're not getting this movie down. Go
That
shut me
worked a
up.
little too well.
Wow. Yeah.
Why not? No.
Is it just me? Because every time I hear Tom Cruise, every time I hear him, all I hear is a chihuahua barking.
Oh, we got to see this. And by the way, we got to give a big shout out to Andy Signor for putting this together. Oh, I want to hear the rest of it though. Let's keep going. Let someone else have. Unless you want to say something right now.
Yeah, I think my biggest issue with the whole like Tom Cruise thing, just to go back and a little bit serious, is that line where he's like, "If I can't deal with your logic, then you're fired." Like, what the heck is that? Right?
It sounded like an angry Daniel LaRusso.
You know exactly what it is. That right there is soy rage. That's what happens, folks.
It's like this thing. I've heard of people in Hollywood where it's like if the extras just look at an actor, they get fired.
That goes with extras and crew. And crew are not supposed. You're not supposed to look at the actor because it will lose their focus. They are the actors. If they screw up, it's visible on camera. So if an extra's just staring at them in the background, just like, dude, we don't have time for this shit. So that's why I say it's very cutthroat. And
what about the cameraman? The cameraman has to look at the actor all the time.
But that's the thing. The cameraman does have to look at them. That they don't count. The boom operator, that guy doesn't really count either. You just, if anything, you don't look at them in the eye. That is what breaks their concentration.
Yeah, we're going past them or whatever. That's fine, but don't look them dead in the face and be like, "Hey, Mr. Cruz." No, if the rule of thumb is, and I was told this when I would visit at Paramount, if the talent speaks to you, that's a green light, but you don't speak to the talent.
So basically, you treat them like a Gorgon. You just don't look them in the eye unless you have to.
Much. You don't know. Whatever. But yeah, that is freaking serious. And that happened when I was on a Paramount lot over at the Star Trek sets and whatnot. They're like, "Oh, don't talk to the actors. Don't talk to them whatsoever." And then Avery Brooks comes out and says, "Hey, how you doing?" Talking to me, and they're looking at me. I'm like, "Yeah, actually, no. Yeah, kind of cool."
Well, that's the thing. It's just like you know, that mindset. Just like when somebody says like you can't do something, you're just like, fuck it, they're gonna be my best friend. You know, I don't want to treat them like an alien. That's weird. Like it's one thing, just like there are some things like that they make it very clear. Like, don't try to start a conversation with them. You know, don't be a weirdo. Don't be a weird fanboy. That's what they mean. Like you could say like to Steven Spielberg, if you're working at DreamWorks, you could say, "Hey, good morning, Mr. Spielberg." And then just move on. Just say like hello, and that just saying hello to somebody at the office. That's normal, but don't like say like, "Oh, Steven, I really like." Shut up! Like get out! Like we don't have time for this. There's money on the line. We got stuff to do.
It's weird.
How funny would it be though if you got like a whole bunch of extras that are all Tom Cruise lookalikes and just use them as extras? Would it throw him off?
This kind of makes me wish we'd had Tom Cruise Iron Man. Then we could have Iron Man and Batman shouting at each other.
He'd be too short.
You'd have to. I mean, I don't think Robert Downey Jr. ever acted up on set. Really, it was just.
Robert Downey Jr. was happy to have a freaking job, considering what happened to him. Because the last time he got busted for drugs, I think, was a couple blocks down from where I used to work.
Whoa.
In Culver City. So he was down and out in Beverly Hills. So he was not trying to F up on the set, because I forget how many strings Jon Favreau had to pull to even get Robert Downey Jr. insured. So he was not about to F up that chance.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, Lorraine. I remember that because, I mean, how many years? I mean, it was a long stretch of years that he couldn't even work. Nobody would touch him.
He was the poster boy for effing up.
I mean, it's so sad. It's so sad for him too, because his career was just starting to go off, and then he screwed up so bad, and he trashed everything and just went right in the sewer. Yep. Yeah, and then that was his ticket back to stardom, to be able to get into the Iron Man movie, you know.
So, well, I saw some hope for him. I knew of him before Iron Man, which is really weird because I should be in that age range where, like, oh, I grew up with Iron Man. No, I didn't. I hated Iron Man when I first saw it. I didn't grow up with it. I learned to appreciate it afterwards. But I saw a very underrated movie, Tropic Thunder. That was
one of my favorites.
But that was always that year. They tried to.
That was one of your favorites, movie. Lorena.
Yeah. That was one of my favorite freaking movies. Oh my god! Because people are like, "Aren't you offended?" I'm like, "Hell no! That was flipping funny."
You know what? We could bring
it. Ben Stiller.
We could bring it right back around to Tom Cruise, because Tom Cruise was in it too.
Oh yeah,
yes, playing like the Scott Rudin type.
Yeah, he was. He was the
character.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, we have to bring this up now. We gotta bring up the fat Tom Cruise. We can't not at this point.
What do you
I'm
mean?
Tom Cruise. I'm Tom Cruise. You better respect me just because I'm only 4'3" and I believe in aliens are going to take me away from the galaxy. You better not disrespect me, because if I don't agree with you, you're out of here, Justin. You're fired. Fired.
What do you mean I'm in the closet with John Travolta?
Oh my goodness.
I have a couple of animated characters on here.
Tell her how happy I am.
It sounded like Mickey Mouse.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, this Tom Cruise. This is my favorite Tom Cruise.
What is this from?
This is from Tropic Thunder. Have you ever seen it?
Oh,
yeah, he had to say like, "I'll literally fuck you in your own face" or something
Stan
like that.
Goldman, I think.
And there's Matthew McConaughey, just like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
That character, he's based on Scott Rudin. Scott Rudin is freaking crazy. That producer. And they just like cloned part of him. I guess they like parried part of him for this part as the agent. And considering how many agents I knew in Hollywood, his performance had me on the floor. Oh my god.
That's really Tom Cruise.
Yes,
it really is.
That is really Tom Cruise.
Crap.
Yep.
Yes. And he played the hell out of that part.
I don't think he really played that part. He was himself. He just let himself go.
He was. If you're around enough agents, and then he just put his twist on it. Like when he's telling Matthew McConaughey he's going to get him a G5.
Oh, I think I do remember this. Okay.
Get me a G5, a Gulfstream 5.
Dancing like this.
Yes. This was.
I remember being a kid and going, "What the crap is this?"
This part at the end of the movie. Oh my god. It was hilarious.
Les Grossman is Tom Cruise's best role. Yes,
I would
better
have to
than
agree.
better than Rain Man, better than stupid Jerry Maguire.
Yes.
Not better than Maverick. I'm sorry, no. But
Yeah, that's
pretty,
different,
yeah,
Hey.
better than The Outsiders. Yeah,
Just-
better than Mission Impossible. This is one of his best roles.
I did not expect.
You know,
Speaking of that,
I
whatever
always
happened to
felt-
Maverick too?
Oh, that got pushed back.
Yeah, everything's getting pushed back though.
Yeah.
You know, I really liked him in a little movie that nobody really talks about called Risky Business.
Oh yeah.
It's been ages since I've seen that.
What was the other one with his face?
I remember there was
Vanilla
this
Sky.
I
Vanilla
didn't see
Sky.
that.
I've never seen that. That was with
Wow.
Nicole Kidman though, or something.
That wasn't interesting.
Yeah,
Was
that was very Kubrick feeling type of movie.
It was.
Yeah. Well, was it a Kubrick film? No.
No, Vanilla Sky was not Kubrick. It was done way after.
Yeah.
The last Kubrick film. What Tom Cruise was in the last Kubrick film too, wasn't he?
Yeah,
No,
Eyes
it
Wide
wasn't
Shut, right?
AI.
Eyes Wide Shut. Yeah,
Yeah.
Eyes Wide Shut.
He was
I
in
thought
that.
AI was after Kubrick.
Eyes Wide Shut was the last one Kubrick wrote. I think somebody else directed it, but it was the last Kubrick film.
No,
that
it
he
was
wrote.
the last film he directed. I think.
Did he direct
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
I thought somebody else actually directed it.
No, AI was the one where he was working with Spielberg on it.
Oh, I thought it
And-
was totally Spielberg.
And yeah, I guess it was Tom Cruise as well.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, I guess I get those two movies kind of confused.
So I looked up Vanilla Sky. It's is it Cameron Crowe? Did somebody already say
Can't
that?
remember. I liked it for what it was because it was different but messed up, and it wasn't like the way Minority Report was. It was. I don't know how to explain
Yeah.
it.
Oh my God.
Trailer
Yes.
didn't
Stone
grab
Cold
me,
Jeremy.
but-
Stone Cold Jeremy taps with Sean Penn. Yep.
Ooh,
I've never seen that movie.
it's good.
That's a really good movie.
Rest in peace, Nina, who died halfway through Eyes Wide Shut.
Kubrick did.
Yeah,
Eyes
that's
Wide
what I
Shut.
thought somebody else finished directing, or somebody else just directed
Yeah.
all the way. Because I thought he died
Really?
before it was finished. I thought so.
Minority Report. I don't know. I might have been getting it confused. No, it was AI that they were writing together. Yeah. Oh yeah. Penelope Cruz was in Vanilla Sky. I'm sorry. Like, didn't
I wasn't
Nicole Kidman
interested.
date Tom Cruise at some point? Like, I don't remember
They
the
were
movies.
married.
They were married.
They were married.
Oh, they okay. All right.
Yeah.
So,
When
I'm
they
not
got a
totally.
divorce, because when they got a divorce, she said, "At least I can go back to wearing high heels now."
Oh,
I remember that. I'm like,
he is like 5'5" or something ridiculous like
He
that.
needs a booster seat at Red Lobster.
Did he? Oh God! Wait, how tall
Oh,
is
you
he?
guys can't be picking on my height now.
like
I'm Tom Cruise.
I think it's like 5'6".
5'4".
Wait, oh no, he's 5'7",
Yeah.
Really?
She's
and
really
Nicole
tall.
Kidman is 5'11".
Yeah.
If you can't stand that a woman is taller with you, it's not an issue with her. Put it that way.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
If anything, just make a joke out of it, and it could be fine.
Or
Yeah.
just wear lifts.
Right. I guess we'll talk. Well, we didn't actually get to finish the. We didn't get to finish this brilliant clip. I guess we'll do that, and then we'll go on to like another news story that we recently shared. But before I do that, from all the news articles that we showed, what was your favorite? I just would like to know, like, what was your favorite one that we experienced together? Whoever wants to go first, which one stood out to you? Whichever headline.
So far, they've all melded together in my brain.
Because they were so. Because there's so much of it.
Yeah.
I was able to forget about most of them until today.
The weird thing is the whole year has been a jumbled of WTF moments that it's just been one long WTF. The reverse question should be, what do you remember that was good in an article this year?
I think the perp escaping from the car. The police were in the fast food.
That was a good one. And the guy tried to like open the door.
It's just like, how do you, man? Cops everywhere are probably like, dude, that was stupid.
It wasn't shared, but my favorite so far, I think, was IGN claiming that the asteroid might hit us. That was my favorite so far this year.
Really?
Oh, I didn't know it was them.
IGN.
Really?
Yeah, there was the one. They all got mocked for it. Like asteroids could be coming very close to Earth, and everyone was mocking the fact that it wasn't even coming close.
They are digital fish trap like CBR.
Wait a second. IGN, they're specifically game news, aren't they?
No, they're explicitly clickbait. Not even news anymore.
They used to be. Used to be.
What's the front though is what I mean.
Oh wow. Man,
What?
yeah, there's so much awfulness that happened this year. I can only think of like a few really good things.
Feige are trying to get an extended cut of Ghostbusters 2016. That was also this year.
What?
He tried to do that.
Remember when the Snyder Cut was announced, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And Feige was like, "Well, I have an extended cut of Ghostbusters 2016." The whole world is no.
Yeah, the whole world's dying to see that catastrophe. Well, I can't say speaking of catastrophes because this guy's a lovely Brit. What's up, Will Gentry? Long time no see.
Hey,
Hi,
Will.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
I will.
What's up, Jimbo?
How are you?
Good.
I'm wonderfully wonderful. Thank you very much.
How are you?
It sounds like you're praising yourself like, oh, I'm just wonderfully wonderful. Mhm.
I'm so dandy.
He always sounds like that.
Right.
Well, I
yeah,
always
peace in
used
the
to-
Middle East.
as
That
a
was the
kid-
best thing that happened this year. Oh, yeah. The Galactic Federation. Did you guys hear about that? Apparently, yeah, there's a Galactic Federation, and Trump was about to say something on it. You know that if there were aliens, Trump would say something.
The guy that tried to who bought out all of Amazon and the local stores of all the hand sanitizer and then couldn't sell it.
That douche. Yeah, he couldn't sell it back.
$26,000, I think, of hand sanitizer.
Great investment.
If we genuinely get aliens before the end of 2020, I guess we can end on a high note, I suppose.
I love that. I think that's great. But you know what's really strange about it is the guy, he was like a former I don't know, director of security from I don't remember which country. The details are a little fuzzy, but what I do remember is he said that he didn't want to, the reason why nothing has been announced is because they don't want to panic the public. So what does he do? He just spills the beans for everyone. How?
Yeah, that was a Chinese. That was a Chinese diplomat who said that. He said that there are aliens already here. He said it recently. There's already aliens here, but they don't want to panic, so they're just keeping it quiet.
Because there are certain people who are aliens.
You've got to be honest with it. If something is going on, we need to know. People aren't as stupid as you might think, though.
I don't know. I really do believe people are.
Have you seen what we have seen tonight?
Let's just say, as a species, we're going through a rough time right now.
You're definitely not on Twitter enough to.
True. It's so strange hearing Fat Steven's voice through Pikachu. Yeah, that's
it just takes me
kind of weird.
You know, Richard, this is Tom Cruise again, Richard. How dare you say there's not aliens among us? Because they're everywhere. 5'4", I can prove I'm an alien.
You sound like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's uncomfortable.
What's the difference? They both sound the same to me. They both sound like high-pitched chihuahuas.
Ho, ho, my bitches. Have you been good this year?
Strange. How do you do this crap? It's so creepy.
Justin, have you been proper?
God, that's freaky.
No.
Ho, ho, ho. Give me some single
When
dollar.
Santa opens his mouth, we could see yours behind it sometimes. That's creepy as hell.
I ate baby Grogu yesterday.
That'd be
I'm
fine.
complaining.
Fucking face like.
I had too much Coca-Cola.
He's going like that. Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
It started my neck swinging my head back and forth with this motion capture. God damn.
That's true, man. That's true. Yeah, Stone Cold Jeremy. If we get aliens before the end of 2020, I'll be able to fill out my bingo card. What else did you have on your bingo card that came true that you predicted on January 1st? I'm curious about that.
Becoming a YouTube celebrity.
Well,
To be honest, I didn't even bother filling out a bingo card because I assumed whatever I wrote wouldn't be stupid enough.
I wrote mine on a bagel and then ate it.
oh god. Oh geez. Well, you know what? We may as well finish the rest of the audit, even though we got so off topic. I don't care. This has been fun. It's great talking with you guys. Thank you to everyone in the chat who's sticking with us. Smash the like button and go check out everyone's channel. They are all in the description down below. You can all check that out. If you guys are mods, feel free to send your links out. It's all good. But yeah, this year has been really, really interesting. So let's. I kind of want to hear because I stopped watching this video because I didn't want to hear the rest of it. Just in preparation for the show. So I'd like to just quickly finish this up. This is, by the way, a fight between Tom Cruise and Christian Bale, in case you can't tell. I love Christian Bale's face here. What is he doing? What the fuck is he doing here? What the hell happened when he was shaving? It just kind of left. I don't know. Whatever. Let's listen to it.
All right, I've got to defend Christian Bale here. Just a second, Justin. I've got to defend Christian Bale here. If I tried to grow a beard, it would look patchy like that.
Hey, that's okay. That's okay.
I do think.
Yeah.
I do think it. I do.
No defense whatsoever.
I do think it is actually even. It's just because of the angle and the face he's making. It looks horribly off balanced.
Yeah, that's what I would say. It's a good defense. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's definitely squeezing one out though.
Yeah, he's definitely on the pooper on that one. All right, thanks, asshole. That lovely imagery.
By the McRib, I will punch you.
Oh, God.
That's scary right there.
All right.
Wow.
Why what? No! Is it understood? No! I'm gonna fucking kick your fucking ass. You know, shut up for a second, all right?
Wow.
You're a nice guy, but I don't want it when you're fucking around like this. Like that.
Dang.
What don't you fucking understand? Give me a fucking answer.
Give me the answer. Where's the answer?
McGee, you got fucking something to say to this prick?
Leave me the alone.
Oh man, that was good. I thought that was a great matchup.
Whoever put that together?
Bale's face when he says, "I'm Batman." Is that it?
Where's the gender?
Yeah.
The worst part about Tom Cruise is that I will always remember him as almost Iron Man.
Why will you say almost Iron Man?
Yeah, why?
Tom Cruise, you better shut the hell up before I kick your ass. I'm Batman.
Well, he was being considered for the Iron Man role back before they selected Robert Downey Jr.
Just like the original Batman with Keaton, Steven Seagal was actually considered as playing Batman.
It's like the crazy, what was it, Nicolas Cage Superman we almost got but didn't.
Oh God, the preceding hairline Superman.
I'm still trying to forget Nicolas Cage as the Ghost Rider.
I'm still trying not to ever watch Ghost Rider.
You know what? Nicolas Cage wanted to be Superman his entire life.
Yeah. Well, he called his son Kal-El, for God's sake. That's how much he loves him.
Doesn't mean he gets the role.
You know what? I think Nicolas Cage is, probably a very underrated actor. He just needs the right role to fit him.
Yeah. No, that's true. Yeah. In his good roles, he has been fantastic.
Like National Treasure, I thought he was really good.
Yeah, that was good. I have a weird question though.
No, he was really good. He was really good in Raising Arizona.
He was good in that.
I didn't see that. I've never heard of that.
I have a weird question.
Primal too.
Yes. What's your weird question?
Do you think Keanu Reeves as John Wick could play a new Han Solo if they ever went down that road?
No.
I don't think he has a look, but he could play the character, I think.
I think he's got the charisma, but I don't think he's right for that sort of character.
No, there's only one Han Solo.
See him as that.
Well, yeah, obviously.
It's Harrison Ford or it's nobody. It's like Indiana Jones, except the only other Indiana Jones that can pull it off is the guy who did it in the Young series and River Phoenix.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the only one who could pull it off is dead now. Poor old River.
What's his name?
That's
Anthony,
not funny. No.
Anthony Ingruber or something.
Anthony and Gruber? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Never say no one could ever do it. If anybody could do it, it's a long shot. But if anybody
I'm not
could do
saying
it,
you can't, you just shouldn't, and it would just be bad. It just wouldn't work. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Runner. Only Harrison Ford.
Just saying yes.
If it's not him, I'm not interested.
And Anthony Ingruber with the Solo movie, the guys that Lord and Miller wouldn't even give him an audition. Didn't even give him an audition.
I didn't hear that part.
I don't know why.
Yeah, they refused. They said, no, he doesn't have enough acting experience. I'm like, okay, but give him an audition, dudes. Come on. Thought you were brilliant. Thought you were like kind of intelligent.
Imagine if they said that about a bunch of other actors. If they didn't have enough experience, how much movies would not have the same people.
What about Alan Rickman? His first movie role was Hans Gruber.
What wasn't? I mean,
Alan Rickman,
Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, possibly Carrie Fisher as well. Before Star Wars, they didn't have much, if any, acting experience.
No, they were pretty much. Yeah, they were pretty much nobodies. Matter of fact, the other movie that Hamill had did was Corvette Summer, and I think that came out after Star Wars, didn't it?
Maybe was it? There was one movie that he was in where his brother said that he had cancer, and he like almost like beat him up, and he reacted in such a way that was so genuine, but also like kind of like how a younger brother would do. And I thought it was so brilliant. But yeah, Mark Hamill just, he just because you don't have enough film credits doesn't mean that you don't lack the ability to do what is required of you. I mean, I don't think that, says anything about
a lot of them, isn't there? There are a lot of people, a lot of great character or great actors whose first role is the one we know them as. And if they were all told you don't have enough experience, we'd have lost out on so many great performances.
Yeah, because the people who are less experienced per se, like on a film set, like they can learn those because it's just the right person needs to be cast for it. And if you're not looking hard enough, you might miss it. And some films, some of the worst films ever made, unironically bad, like not even like so good that it's bad, have been lost, and because they probably didn't look hard enough in the casting. It could be down to that. I mean, it could be a number of things.
I think that's kind of true because if talking about the original trilogy, look at how they packed the prequels with kind of A-list stars almost.
Yeah.
No, they did not hack them with A-list stars. Well, I think the only one I can think. Well, Liam Neeson wasn't exactly a known actor, but he wasn't unknown. Like he was
no
kind of known. Ewan McGregor wasn't very well known, and Christopher Lee was perfect. So there's no.
Don't forget Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, Samuel L. Jackson, yeah, he was on Pulp Fiction, but I don't think that, again, these were actors who were well-known. They had breakout roles, but that didn't deter the movies at all. It wasn't their performances that made it bad. Jar Jar that made people be like, ugh, no.
Misa gonna ruin their whole trilogy.
The reason George always chose the actors that were a little bit lesser known is because he didn't want anybody outshining the others. That's why in the first trilogy, he only had a handful of people that were actually well-known actors, like Alex Guinness and
Alex Guinness. How dare you,
Alex?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Alec Guinness.
How dare you?
Alec.
Improper.
Alec Guinness.
Shame on you.
Right.
Shame on you.
Alec
Yep.
Guinness.
It was Sir Alec Guinness.
But
Not
I'm
Alec
trying to
Guinness.
think. What was the guy? The other guy?
At least you got one name right.
I can't think of the other guy's name.
Yeah. Which
Moff Tarkin, the guy.
Tarkin. I forget his name.
Oh, Peter Cushing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I knew him.
Peter Cushing, yeah. And they were pretty much the only two really known actors that he had in that movie.
Well, they're both very well known and respected English actors because all Star Wars stuff.
Yes.
Guinness Book of Records. Sir Alec.
Exactly, Wookiee. Sir Alec Guinness.
Indeed. No disrespect to him at all. Uncalled for, Tommy. We demand that you apologize and leave YouTube for a while to.
No.
We have to cancel you. No.
Nope. Won't do it.
Wow.
No, but one thing that is definitely canceled, which came to a surprise to me, was Twitch banned the word simp.
You know why they did this, right? Any money, it has to also do with Pokemon.
How the fuck do you function on Twitch when you ban the word simp?
I'm
They're
offended.
synonymous.
But they consider this hate speech, Justin. Simp is not hate speech. It is literally a term for a beta male or female who is giving numerous amounts of their money to someone who doesn't give a damn about them.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
This is
They
to
don't want
protect
to
their
piss
thoughts.
off. Exactly. They don't want to piss off the money. They don't want to piss off the simps who give money. So
You're
this is
banned. You
their
just said
little
simp. You're
secret.
banned. You're gone.
They can kiss my ass. They would for some money. If
They would. You make a lot of money. with that.
I almost streamed this on Twitch too, just to see what would happen.
We're going to talk about this later because we're going to make a whole Kiss Lorena's ass simp channel. We're going to see how much money we can make.
You have the word ass in it and like get it monetized. That's great.
I'm liking this one. This is the spicy episode of This Week in Bullshit.
Oh yeah,
It's not even that.
well, it should be like, especially with it's spicy with ranch. Was it, Tommy, that you thought was spicy?
Yeah. I'm really having an off day.
Even if they get rid of this
Spicy
word,
ranch.
it's not going to matter if they get rid of this word for one reason. Beta will start being used more, and they'll come up with another word. Or they'll just rename it 5 IMP and make it simple.
Right.
I need to correct Soul Assassin briefly. Twitch is not supported by simps. It is carried by simps.
Yes, it's paid by breasts and lonely men. That's literally what Twitch is. It's no longer
really
about
is.
gaming. It's about body painting. Tits,
And you know
money.
what? And you know what? Sometimes the gay men get the love too. I was on a stream and I actually really enjoyed it. By the way,
how much body painting were you doing?
no, I wasn't. It wasn't me. I was.
Were you covered? Were you covered?
The guy
in
wasn't
oil?
monetized either.
Were
so
you McPropering yourself on stream?
No. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that it works the same way.
You're stuttering a lot. I don't believe you.
Were you covered in oil
Fuck
again?
off. It's none of your business.
You're turning really red. You're turning really red.
Honey mustard is more spicy than ranch. Yes, indeed.
Rob,
Rob, get your ass in here, please.
Rob, before he starts body painting, please get in here.
Yeah, before I start body painting. What the
You are a whole
I
new
would
shade of
never do
red
that.
right now.
The only time I would ever body paint is if I were to make myself look like one of the blue men. That's like no joke. One of the blue men. That would be like a dream job. You could just. It'd be very hard for me not to talk, but
so somebody donate a Smurf costume to Justin.
Yeah, really.
No,
I expect to see one of them in half hour.
No, body paint, blue man. probably like to dress up. Lorena's just like, you guys are idiots.
She's not contemplating the money she can make on Twitch.
You would never say that, but we know what you're thinking.
I'm thinking about how to get some of this Twitch money here.
Oh, you can do it. You remember the
can do
Queen's Council or the pre-birthday stream where you guys were all wearing the low-cut tops?
Oh yeah.
Think of the amount you made that night and triple it.
Look at YetiCast's second last
It
comment.
comes in like dollars, 50s, hundreds. If
That
you get the community
is-
going, you will rake it in.
That
And you
is
can
the
just do
great
reviews.
truth of the universe, and it has been that way since the dawn of time.
Yep.
Well, it's
What
the
makes
great
the world
truth
go
of-
around sometimes.
Yeah,
But
it's,
this
it's
is
the great
only-
truth. It's the great truth of how social media makes its money.
But that's not all lonely men. So I'm going to beg differ. It's men that are not secure enough to actually approach another female. I'm not going to sound like a dick on this one. There are lonely men that just choose not to talk to other, whatever they're attracted to. I'm not trying to say women in general, men, or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. It just falls under a category that they think just because they're getting that virtual girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever experience that their money is mattering. And all it's doing is lining their pockets, and they don't give a damn about you. They will never give a damn about you.
Well, it's the same reason why people go to go-go bars and strip, like other strip joints. It's the same damn thing. They know they're never really going to get with those people, but it's kind of like it's a game. It's a game that they play. It's like a fantasy game.
Exactly, it's a fantasy, like the
It's-
girlfriend.
It's called bankruptcy role play. You keep giving them money, and then you're role playing your bankruptcy.
I've heard stories. I'm not gonna name names, but I know there was like an e-girl who this guy was just giving money and giving money and giving money, and just found out that she would, she would just say all these nice things the more money he gave her instead of being a human being. Surprise. And
Well, that's different.
That's how the hustle works.
You want to make a challenge? Go deep into the rabbit hole on Twitch when you look for all the female streamers, but look at what their goals are for like donations. Like, I need a new toaster, I need a new car, I need to pay my mortgage, I need to get bigger breasts. These are literal, real things you will see on their campaign goals.
That's fucking sad.
Well, there's a Lando out there somewhere who likes to do toasters. I'm just giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Well, you know what? I've actually been on streams where they actually gone into these Twitch accounts and they sit there and say some of the stupidest things to these Twitch girls, just to try to get reactions, and they will still sit there and say nice things to you and try to butter you up to still try to get money, even though you're just calling them idiots on their own stream, because they're all about getting that money. Yeah. They don't see anything else except the dollar signs rolling in.
That's just
very true.
Let's just give a reminder.
I don't think so.
Real quick. Thank you so much, Rob, for the super chat. It says this is Dean approved and just incredible. Well, I would agree. It's just incredible. I agree with that very much so. And thank you, Rob, for your kind words. But Dean, is this stream Dean approved so far?
It's Dean approved.
Hey,
we need a gavel right here.
Yeah. I want to add that you guys might remember beginning of this year, a streamer called Invader V. The one who was saying it's only $5. No. It's only $5.
Oh, that
only $5.
This is a plain example.
Yeah.
She also
only $5.
Wait, this gets worse. If you guys didn't read into this, she literally would go into the PayPals and find the emails of the people who donated and search them online and go into their backgrounds and find out and say literally on live. I know a lot of you are engineers that are married with kids. Why aren't you giving me more money?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
So you have streamers out there that will stalk you and try to subtly blackmail you because they have your email.
That I did not know that. That's worse.
I do research.
She was dumb enough to actually say that on a stream. If she was
Hang
smart,
on
she would have kept her mouth shut about that.
She's not smart. She only cares about $5. She doesn't care. She can't sit down on a couch asking for money.
Or you could have danced around it or something. But either way, the fact that you were saying that and you felt entitled to these guys' money, that's what led you down this path. And I remember you, Lorena, saying multiple times, like, you got to treat your Sims nicely. You got to treat. You can't treat them like they're just. I mean,
like Pokemon.
What they are. Like you have to. It's in a way. Here's the weird thing.
Manage them. It's like you can't slap them down and not bring them back up too. It's a balance there with that.
Lorena, though, I mean, if you're just homeless, you just get a new house. That's all you got to do. and then you can pay me all that money, right?
Wait, Dean, it's only $5. Just give me $5. I just want $5. Just give me $5. $5. Everyone just give me $5. I'm a little anime. Give me $5. Just do it now, or I'm gonna contact your wife because you won't give me $5. Aliens are real.
Dude, stop it.
There was one that was like, what was it?
Jesus.
It was like, she was just going off about how like people were not giving her enough
Who is this
money.
person, by the way?
And it's like if you have a job, you have more than $5, it's not a huge deal or something. Oh, she had a lot of people watching. And she was begging for $5.
Yeah, and there's literally people in her chat saying, "We just lost our jobs. We can't afford this." I'm like, "Well, you're watching here, so you must have time to give me money when you can be out looking for a job." And this is right when lockdown started happening.
Yeah.
She is a
social interactions have broken down completely over the past 20 years.
Oh yeah,
That's
this
not
was the
her.
beginning of the year. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's not her.
No, it's Bad Bunny saying
Yeah.
shows how not to treat fans.
Seriously.
They are regulars here, $5 a month. How do you have hours of time to watch me and not $5? What are
Yeah.
you doing with your life where you have hours of time to watch Twitch and not $5 to provide for the content that you're watching?
You know what? If your content was so-called on point, you wouldn't have to beg like that.
The
Well,
other
I'm
thing,
just saying.
yeah.
I mean, there's a hustle that happens, but you shouldn't have to try this hard.
No, exactly.
But this is also the
Well,
reason
these
why I
girls
have
don't
stopped using
realize.
Twitch. I've stopped using Twitch for one reason. It's not just the females though. It's also like the males. Like I'm not going to give any names, but these are ones that like used to play Fortnite that are all part of that elite crew. And their main thing is, "Hey, Chad, how's it going? Don't forget, you can give me your Prime sub. You can give me this sub. Don't forget to sub." I'm like, if you keep doing that, you sound like a car salesman. They're driving people off Twitch with this whole greed mentality. We're no longer people. We're dollar signs. And that's why we're trying to keep YouTube also separate, because you don't want to turn your chat into a dollar sign. They want to be people. And they're starting to forget that. It doesn't matter your popularity. At the end of the day, the people watching are the ones who are making your show popular because they're telling other people. As soon as you forget that they're human people and not just dollar signs, you have lost your community and yourself.
Right.
Sorry, this pisses me off. This really pisses me off.
That's a great point, because I think a lot of people, who used to be really big have just kind of lost their way.
But look at Dr. Disrespect. He got booted off Twitch this year too. Also, remember? No one told him why. He never got told why. But now he's killing it on YouTube, and he doesn't even have to be there to do the gaming. He can just have his intro playing with music, and there's people dropping hundreds of dollars of bills with his music playing in the background to it. Yeah.
Wow.
And I know this because I got him to yell out, "My waistline is under siege" earlier this year while I called guys. And I have a clip of that. You think I'm lying? Because a lot of our YouTubers were watching when that happened.
I will say this about Twitch.
We never get Richard to laugh like this.
You want the clip? I'll find it.
Now we know what the napkins were for.
Richard, is that headache gone now?
This is not for rant.
Oh man.
That's the thing that bothers me about streamers, man. You gotta keep remembering your chat is just as important as the content you're providing them. And I'm not trying to sound like a lecturer. And if you start forgetting that, you're done.
Oh no, that's why, like I usually, like, even if I'm not, acknowledging everyone in the chat, I am highlighting everything. Just even though if I don't read it out loud, I do see that you were there, and I appreciate every single one of you that are here right now. Steven, Soul Assassin, Wookie, Rob's rules. Rob, get the fuck in here, dude. Get in here. Michael, Just Joe. Mike, I know who you are, you fucking piece of shit. I
wasn't trying to call you out either, Justin. I wasn't trying to call you on the spot either.
No,
really
but that is something that when you're caught up in a conversation and we're talking here, it does make me think, like, sometimes I will forget that there are other people who are, Yeti Kiss, notice me!
I noticed you.
And there are people who will say that. There were people who would say that in Jeremy's streams when I realized, like, oh yeah, there are people who are here who are part of the conversation as well, who have their thoughts, have their opinions. They are giving you their time. They're giving you their time, and they want it to be not. We don't want this stream to be 2 hours. Of a waste of the human race. Which sounds kind of really silly and stuff. But seriously though, it's like watching a bad movie. We could have done so many other things aside from watching this bad movie or something. So you want to make it worth people's time.
Yeah.
If you go and sit there and you watch Twilight, I mean those stupid kids who unfortunate enough who were watching that, I mean, they could have used that time to teach their kids how to read or so, like, or to do literally anything else. Like it's a big waste of time. But if it's worth your time, it's just like that's even if it gives people joy, which I think contradicts my Twilight argument, but you know what I mean.
It's weird
Justin,
because
you're a good person, man.
I'm okay.
You're a good person. If you were not a good person, you wouldn't have people like you're on this panel every week or in your chat conversing with you. You might not think you're okay. You are a good person. It takes a lot to become a bad person. So never ever put you down otherwise.
You're a hell of a guy.
Okay. I don't want to put everybody
on that. Goddamn compliment, or I'm gonna start asking for $5.
I think the
all right, Fat Steven. I'm kidding.
The movie analogy.
I'm kidding. I appreciate that.
Did you just put the black woman on the bottom?
Oh shit.
It's okay. Actually, I gotta bounce. I gotta go.
Well, Lorena.
Now I'm the center.
I'm sorry. I had to do that.
So now you can stay longer. No, okay. You gotta go. You gotta prepare for the Queen's Council that's gonna happen in about. I don't know. It's gonna be like at 9:15.
Yeah, by 9:15, it will be on my channel. So we're just gonna have a fun Christmas chill stream.
Boobies.
Just hanging out, having a good time. Yeah, you might see that.
By the way, just to make it very, very clear, I know it sucks that Wes can't be here as well. But I will say that there weren't that many great things that happened this year. But meeting you was definitely one of them, and having you on this panel has been such a blessing. It's been a blessing for everybody who has enjoyed your content, has enjoyed your presence. So that's about as much ass kicking as I'm kissing. Kicking.
Wow. That was from ass kissing to ass kicking.
Well,
as much ass kissing as you're gonna get, Lorena. You're awesome. We love you. Tell the people what you got going on. I know you mentioned the stream, but
Yes. So we have a Queen's Council tonight at 9:15 over on my channel. Also tomorrow at 9 a.m. over on Loki's Mornings of Mischief. I am going to be reviewing the season 2 finale of The Mandalorian. So that will be happening tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern time. At 12 noon tomorrow on my lunch table show, my special guest along with Steven will be Sir Talks a Lot. So he will be the guest at our lunch table this week. And of course, my Welcome to Florida live streams on Sundays at 8 p.m. You can catch me on Toxic Femininity on Mondays at 10 p.m. over on Midnight's Edge channel. And I do believe that's all the live streams that I have scheduled. Just watch my Twitter or watch Fat Steven's Twitter for announcements about our premieres that happen with interviews were recorded in advance. Because actually, we're supposed to be recording them with Richard this weekend.
Yep. I'd also like to add quickly, I'm not trying to cut in. Those of you who are in the chat and on the panel later, do drop by. You don't have to watch it, but check out our Lady Gravemaster premiere that came out today. There's some charity links that are in there for Toys for Tots, Adoptive Veteran and such, and she's a huge supporter of that stuff. So if you guys want to donate any money, those are some charities to look out for and maybe give your time to. I'm not pandering, but it's something I promised her I would say.
If you have links to that, just feel free to post them in here.
It'll cost you $5.
Yeah,
$5 now.
Steven, you can rip them from the description. But folks, I love being here every week. Love being on the show. Love being on the panel with you guys. You guys in the chat are amazing. It's so much fun. So I will see you after the new year. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'm going to Florida next week.
It's honestly going to be the toughest couple of weeks because this is we're in mid-December, so yeah, this is gonna be rough, not knowing what to do on Thursdays. So,
I know.
but
You want
yeah,
me-
that was one of my favorite episodes. I think I was in like a Wookiee onesie or something stupid like that. You probably what the fuck is this fool doing?
Justin, well, you know what you can do if you don't want to do it this week is bullshit. You can do this week in my chat and have your chat join you if they want to talk to you.
That would be great. I have to set up. I mean, maybe on top of that, I'd probably have to set up something else. Like a way for people to contact me on Twitter. That'd be good.
Okay. All right, guys, I gotta go.
Please don't fire me,
Take
Reina.
care.
Bye,
Bye.
Lorena.
Bye.
Now it's a sausage fest.
That's not true. I am currently appropriating.
I think we got a lolly in here.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Lolly's gonna have the time of her life.
I have a share screen I gave you as well. That is the doctor's disrespect, but I was not lying.
What was
Are
this?
you ready? This was when he was.
Doc, my waistline is under siege, says fat Steven Seagal. Thank you, Steven.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, I don't know how to take that.
famous now.
And you got him killed.
You've been disrespect's mouth, and we're all jealous of you.
I was in his mouth. It only cost me $2. Canadian.
Expensive taste.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's even worse because Canadian money isn't worth shit right now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's great. That's great. Don't you have some more Kleenexes to abuse? That's great. Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
Bye,
Thank you, Reina, for being with us, and thank you everybody who has joined the show tonight. This is one for the books. This is a lot of fun going through all those, a lot of laughs, a lot of.
I have to be, very grateful because if it wasn't for this year and the community, I wouldn't have built the computer and doing what I am now, like on this channel, like even on your show or other people's shows. So like, it's been a great
jinx
year.
Generation Productions. But yes, Steven, there are definitely years like that. People say the same thing about The Last Jedi. Jeff Hicks would say like the reason why he's living with his girlfriend right now is Jesse Milestone is because of The Last Jedi and how terrible it was. So it's he's like, I wouldn't change one thing, wouldn't change one bit. It's great to have all of you here, and I would say the same exact thing.
We lost.
Now I'm just like, yeah, you fucking jinxed it, Generation Productions, you fucking asshole.
I got laid off by email 2 weeks ago, so it can't get any worse.
We lost our entertainment.
I'm sorry to hear that.
We lost our entertainment, but we gained a family.
That is true.
We did. We lost a part of our entertainment. But hey, you know what? Sometimes, even though it's that bad, we can always just look at it on the bright side and just think, you know what? Why don't we just laugh at how bad it can be? Like, if you're going to be bad, if you ruin something, if it's at the point of no return, just make it worse. And we can just laugh at how ridiculous this era is and just be like, that doesn't really count. It doesn't exist.
Everyone is grateful for one thing. You get to go to bed and wake up and realize you're not Daniel Kibblesmith.
I thought you were going to say Ryan Johnson then.
No, Ryan Johnson.
Oh no! He made $1 billion movie, and he's living actually, somebody doxed him at one point, and apparently, in the Geeks and Gamers chat, and he apparently lived up the street from me. I was not comfortable with that, but he's living fine. He's living just fine. I don't think he's sad whatsoever. But
no, you're right, Justin. It's weird how a mutual hatred of something that we all loved so dearly, has brought an entire community together and has formed some genuine friendships and even loves, like Jeff and Jesse, have been formed out of that.
Yeah.
So there's no point in getting angry about things that are being ruined because you can't change it. Yeah, you can lobby them and try to, like Snyder Cut, for example, you can try and get something, and sometimes you will, maybe. But getting angry about it won't change it. It's not constructive. It won't help you do anything.
It's a waste of life force.
Yeah, it is.
Because as much as you get angry at something that's already happened, it isn't going to change it. Look at how people on Twitter are raging. It only makes it non-void.
This ties into what I just said about Snyder Cut. It wasn't people being angry that got the Snyder Cut next year on HBO. It's people who loved it and said, we want more, that got it. It's not Star Wars fans being angry at Rian Johnson didn't get The Last Jedi decanonized and never will. It's love that got them what they want, not anger.
I love you, Will.
I love you too.
Let's cuddle. And paint ourselves.
Somebody send
blue.
somebody $5.
Give me $5 right now.
Well, you know what? That's such a wonderful sentiment. So there's one more thing that Madmartigan sent in that we can all, instead of getting pissed off about, we can just laugh about it together, because this is what this all is. You know, it's just, let's just take a moment to laugh at the world, starting with this. And this is what we're going to end on. Stop using these phrases in 2020. And we're going to reuse them again in 2021, since it's the end of the year. The last year, the last time that we're going to get together for, I think, about a few weeks. So that's going to be a really rough time for me specifically, because I'm so used to doing this. But we have to. It's going to be a lot of fun. So let's take one last time to laugh with each other. Stop using these phrases in 2020. Use these synonyms instead, by literally dictionary.com. Oh boy, this is whew. Let's just see. You know, it reminds me of a George Carlin segment on political correctness.
Something word you can't say on TV.
No, not that. But it was like it was actually a political correctness segment where they said, instead of PTSD, you know, like PTSD is like the one that they use. Like it used to be battle fatigue.
It used to be
shell shock.
Yeah,
and
I
post-traumatic stress disorder. You know, and
Dear
it
girl.
described like how it's supposed to lighten the phrase as opposed to what it actually means. You know, to have PTSD.
Well, they did that before you start this article. Just quickly, they did that here in England. When I was a kid, at sort of 8-9 years old, I remember they used the word spastic to mean people who were mentally handicapped. That was the official word. So all kids in the playground called each other spastics, or shortened it to spacker.
I remember those
they
days.
decided that they would change it. They would stop using that because it had become a negative connotation. Instead, they would use the word special. So what happened? All the kids went now calling each other special. You're special, you are.
Wait.
So, yeah, whatever happens, the terms will be used that way.
People are special, all right.
I think you're all special, stunning,
I think
brave.
whoever made that was really special. Huh?
Or seatbelt
Holy shit, Dean! Why did you do this?
Where's my $20? That's $5 for only 4 of us.
Up to these guys, they're awesome people. It's been a blessing to be a part of this community.
Hey, that's
Dean,
$4 for each of us.
Dean, you are fucking Justin Proper approved.
Thank you.
That was really sappy and terrible, but
we approve.
It doesn't sound as good as Dean approved.
Dean approved.
I will say, Dean, that I knew just by your name alone that you belonged here and that you should do something and you know, be a part of this. Were you on a live stream before?
And like outside of this one?
Yeah, like before This Week in BS?
No, this is my first one. First ever.
And it brought you into this community.
Yeah.
Justin, you broke in a virgin.
Justin, you found a lot of people like that.
So wait. In other words,
people
you've been
that thought.
propped up by Justin Proper.
Hey.
I mean, well, I just
don't do that. Will. Don't do that. Like, Richard. That was a good one. Don't do that.
No, that was a good one. I love that. But no, I see people and I see, you know, the potential that they have, and you know, I feel like I'd be a good talent agent, I guess. It's bringing people in.
Yeah, great advice.
You know, like, hey, these group of people, they would be good together. Throw them in a room, see what happens. But no, this was just on name alone, and I just said there's no possible way that you can't, be out here and do these things with a name like Dean Approved and not do something with it.
Thank you.
No way. There's no way. In a way, I believed in you. So there we go. Now let's laugh at some stupid shit.
Do you believe in magic? Does.
I do remember, Justin, the first time you ever saw Happy Dinosaur 8000. The first time you ever saw him, you laughed so much at his name that you made him a moderator in your chat immediately just because of his name.
I love Happy Dino. He's awesome.
He's good. Also, I could trust him. And he hasn't been back since. So he hasn't been around in a while. But yeah, I loved his name, and I guess I did make him a mod, which could have been a terrible idea. But...
Well, yeah, you said that at the time. It's like, I'm not sure if this is a good idea, but I love the name so much, I'm going to do this.
YetiCast, I don't know if Dean wants to reach around, but
I
will provide whatever he paid for.
If it includes a reach around, Stephen can have my $5.
So if we get $20, will it be called a Richard around?
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
You were really reaching for that one.
I did not mean to start something. Sorry.
What about Bagger movie? Yeah, well, you know what? It as long as the reach around is approved.
What happened? You woke up and there was blue on my hand. What the hell?
Oh, I'll just stop now.
That's right. That's right. Justin does not tolerate improper reach arounds.
Yeah, you only can
when
reach
people
around
want
to flip
them.
flop.
It's like one of those free things, like those bread that come out at the beginning of the restaurant. Like when you're sitting down, you don't have to eat it, but it's there. So
why are you sitting down on breadstick?
I don't know. Fuck it. Anyways, the first stop it. the first
this got weird.
that we should stop use is spirit animal. Spirit animal. Beyond mere animals, today people claim their spirit animal to be everything from avocado toast to the movie Deadpool. They mean to imply that they relate with something or deeply love something, but using the term spirit animal in such a way is not only overdone, it's also offensive.
To who?
The problem is that
reindeer.
Excuse you. The problem is that spirit animals are an important. I think I'll just do this. Are an important part of the belief system of some cultures to refer to a spirit that helps guide or protect a person on a journey, and whose characteristics that.
I have to interject.
Embodies. Thank you, very much. Referring to Baby Yoda as your spirit animal is actually cultural appropriation.
I would like to say that the only thing that offends spirit animals is the deer Twitch girl. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So next time you go to type this on social media, try one of these fun synonyms instead. Baby Yoda is your kindred spirit. Pistachio ice cream is my raisin de terre. What the fuck is that?
I'm allergic to raisins. Raison de terre.
No, raison de terre.
No,
raison
thanks. No, thank you. Also, pistachio ice cream. That's disgusting.
No, it's not.
Have that as their raisin de terre. No, thanks. I flipped over that movie. It is my new BFF.
Oh, brother.
That's not a sentence that anybody would ever say. That piano playing cat is my demon.
Damon.
I don't fucking care. It.
Yeah. What the heck is a daemon?
Like Damon tools. So wait. So Satan and demon worship is okay, but we can't use spirit animal. So this is not my demon animal.
Hang on.
Can we say that?
I don't know.
Damon. What does that actually mean?
Damon tools is something you use when you want to use like ISOs and stuff. And virtual.
What does System Up and Down have to do with this? Oh yeah, they released 2 songs.
Daemon is the Latin word for the ancient Greek daemon with an I, which originally referred to a lesser deity or guiding spirit such as the demons of ancient Greek religion.
it's Ferengis.
It basically means spirit animal.
I thought it was Ferengis.
In some case.
So kind of like a demigod almost.
I guess so. Here's another word.
That's to me.
I don't know. Spirit animal is like the weirdest of all of them.
Wait. There was Sherpa.
Sherpa. This one just makes no sense at all. If you don't hail from Tibetan stock and live in the Nepalese Himalayas, serving as a porter on blah 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 Mount Everest, then you're not a Sherpa. Nope, not even if you leave your friends to the best burrito spot at 2 a.m.
That's pretty wrong though, because Commander has man in it. Someone's gonna find something wrong with it, so we can change to Kamaxner.
Yeah,
I have
Commander. Our study group needs
and Mastermind.
I have never heard anyone refer to a person as a Sherpa.
Never.
I have in gaming, like when it comes to say I play Destiny. When you're doing raids, there are Destiny Sherpas that actually will lead you through the raid and teach you. There are also in other RPGs, there are people called Sherpas, and they use it for their looking for groups because they want the Sherpa, the guy who knows the raid, knows the dungeon, will take them through and teach them the mechanics. So Sherpa is used in some gaming platforms and probably other areas. Sherpas could also be used in, let's say, playing like Dungeons and Dragons role playing. They're all just guys. It just means guys. Like it's not appropriating some Nepal dude wearing a lot of fur. It's not doing that.
It means,
that makes sense.
Local expert, local knowledge, doesn't it?
Jesus crikey.
Yeah, a Sherpa is actually an ethnic group, and attributing the title to others is disrespectful.
I've heard Sherpa is too white for me right now.
I'm gonna have to step out for a second.
All right.
It was nice getting to chat to everybody again.
Okay.
Take care, Richard.
Live long and proper.
Hey, live long and proper. I'll see you next year, dude.
Richard's got to go drop a Sherpa.
Oh, is that what he said? He had to drop a Sherpa?
He has to hold on to his spirit animal while he drops a Sherpa.
Oh. Well, hopefully he gets back in time because I don't think we're gonna be around too much longer. But this has been fun so far. Yeticat says the Sherpa killed my spirit animal for dinner. Wiggy said I'd rather have the squishy Mon Calamari money. Oh, Trek money? Okay. That must be something that he's talking about. Also, one says Sherpa is used in Destiny community. It's a person who guides people. That's
literally what I said. Yeah.
But I've never actually referred to anybody as a Sherpa because that's not.
You play Destiny?
No.
I've played maybe.
You don't talk about you don't talk about when you go into like the looking for groups of any RPG where they have like those apps and sites like where you're looking for a raid group or you're looking for a crucible group. They're called Sherpas. The terminology is not always used, but that's what they're usually called, a Sherpa, because they are the guide. It is the main term for a guide. Nothing less, nothing more. You're not appropriating the Himalayan culture or anything else. This whole paragraph is another person who's probably, excuse my language, a white guy or girl smelling their own farts trying to sound virtue signaling.
From fucking dictionary.com of all places.
Dick is really right. DICK dictionary.
They're not culturally appropriating. They're not culturally appropriating the term Sherpa to use it in these games. They're using it as an homage.
That's true, but
to how well-respected Sherpas are.
They keep you from dying. Yeah. All right.
But it's even right here. Nope, not even if you lead your friends to the best burrito spot. Yes, you are, because you're Sherpaing the way to the best burrito at 2 a.m. It still counts. Your whole paragraph negates you.
Yeah. Where were the Sherpas when I was playing Destiny?
Oh my God. Your teacher is a Sherpa because he's Sherpaing you through the year on what to study for the exam. You are so full of your shit dictionary. Sorry.
No.
We wanted to enlarge our vocabulary. Yeah, it seems like for a while, some people's vocabulary starts when they're in the third grade. That's why there was one person who deleted their tweet, had said that they had used a word that's called hey, don't call people stupid. These are swear words now. Just use stinky instead. I'm like, I didn't know that we were like 4 years old. that we're now listening to our conservative parents, who said you can't say stupid, you can't say idiot, like those things.
Can I say dumbass? Is dumbass still okay? Can I call them a
that's
dumbass?
inappropriate too. That's not politically correct. You have to say it's stinky. Like really?
It's not even. It's not
really.
even just that.
Look at the first
even just that,
alternative.
is it?
Look at the first alternative. She is strong commander. She is the strong commander. Right there, the way people are right now, especially with Twitter, commander wouldn't be proper because it has man in it. The same with mastermind. Master right here. Mastermind right here has master. Yeah. So yeah, you're technically enslaving people on the way to not dying.
What's ridiculous?
Well, yeah. The reason they use this example is somebody will have complained about it.
Jesus. Oh God, Guru's a bad one too. There goes Michael Myers' movie. Or Mike Myers' movie.
Guru, yeah. Check this one out, guys. Seriously? Guru is used in a similar way as Sherpa to refer to someone who's good at something or an expert in a subject matter. The word guru, however, comes from Buddhist and Hindu religions and refers to a spiritual guide or leader who is held in high esteem. Throwing the term around casually, as in referring to yourself as a marketing love business guru, is disrespectful because it diminishes the importance of the title and its origins. Better alternatives. They are a doyen in the marketing world.
Doyen?
What's a doyen?
That's really relevant.
That's not a word to me. Fuck it.
Can we call you Mick Guru in 21? Please?
Sure, yeah. I mean, because these are terms that you shouldn't be using in 2020. You can use them in 2021. They'll be free on the market again. I have learned so much from my uncle, who was a virtuoso in the kitchen. That virtuoso, that implies music, I guess.
Not necessarily, but yeah, typically.
That's more implied with music, so that doesn't work. I am an authority when it comes to raising.
Now you're a cop. Now you're a cop, right?
Yeah, that just sounds wrong. That sounds wrong.
For the orchestra. What?
Yeah, the mechanic is truly skilled. He is a maestro. No, maestro. Yeah,
was a character on Seinfeld.
John Williams is a maestro.
You definitely think music when you hear maestro.
Yeah, they should change
everybody's problem here is you're trying to make sense out of morons that are trying to control speech. You can't do it. It cannot be done.
They have to retitle the article. You have to retitle the article "How to Get Beat Up in 2020."
So this is exactly how people lose their minds. They try to figure out their way of thinking, and you can't do that. You just got to laugh at them because they're just so damn stupid. Don't try to make sense of it. You're going to hurt yourself.
I'm trying to
brain cells will die.
The people that block you after you use logic, so that's why
it's funny.
It's training.
Yeah, another bad word for us to use. Yep, cultural appropriation is the issue again with the word ninja. Yeah, cultural appropriation is the most. I gotta say this right now. It is probably one of the most bullshit, stupid issues that I have ever come across. It defeats the purpose of the melting pot, the whole purpose of America. We should be integrating all cultures. We should be, of course, we can't just treat them as a joke or as like a Halloween party costume. But no, if we're embracing other cultures, why is that cultural appropriation? This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
This is the whole thing that you will see the problem, this whole intersectional problem, is they are trying to fight racism by creating segregation.
It's
trying
such
to bring us together.
Racist way too.
No, they're trying to bring us together by separating us. They're trying to make us stop looking at race by focusing on people's race. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, eventually you're going to get dictionary. Goes the dictionary for black people, the dictionary for Chinese people, the dictionary for Japanese people. It's going to be a whole bunch of words.
Merriam-Webster's dictionary literally changed their definition of racism to have the word racism in it. So it's just a circular sentence. The definition of racism, it says the definition of racism is basically where somebody uses racism. It just goes round and round and round. It's ridiculous.
I'm trying to figure out how it went from ninja to Nazi underneath you. underneath. That's what I'm trying to figure
well,
out.
it's great that you can read that, but we're jumping the gun here.
Can I?
Yeah. Cultural appropriation is used once again. The term's origins refer to a member of feudal Japanese society of mercenary agents, highly trained in martial arts and stealth, ninjutsu. Okay, who were hired to covert purposes ranging from espionage to sabotage and assassination. Yet few who throw the word around today pay any regard to the original culture and context of the word. Much like guru, people use the term to claim expertise in an area, such as a legal ninja or writing ninja, or just maybe they say as a savage, or like there's like it would be culturally appropriating savages, I guess.
But the big question here, is, are you still allowed to use the term cock ninja?
I got nothing with that.
That's all I'm worried about.
The concern is that the word's origins aren't being respected in such cases. You should say they are a legal expert. Okay, I got that. You are a whiz with plants.
I'm a plant ninja.
It sounds like you're just gonna piss on plants. Like that. That is one
plants and they all die because of it.
Yeah, I can't even pronounce that word. No thanks.
Here's my problem.
Warrior, you were on the field. On what field?
Here's my problem.
Charcuterie, by the way. Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
Yeah. My main issue with this one is that it's ninja. Yes, they're right. It has a very specific connotation. It's someone who's fast, agile, and it's like you don't see them when they come out around the corner. So all of these examples they give do not fit that connotations.
Okay, the only one that I can think of offhand where they used it a lot is when they would say somebody looted with ninja speed.
Yeah.
The cheese was killed.
Hey, but doesn't Fatal finish every stream with Ninja Vanish?
Whiz turtle.
He does, yeah.
White over there, red over there, purple. Yeah. Oh, God. There's context of a word and how it's used. This person doesn't understand context.
Yes.
Seriously doesn't. This author hates anime and gamers. Oh, yeah. It's very true. This word...
Yeah, I might agree with you on this one.
He blames Seinfeld's infamous Nazi for their proliferation of this term use. Okay. Technically, it describes people who are members. Yeah, we know using the term casually makes light of the horrible atrocity.
I do agree with them on this one. That word is used far too often nowadays for.
It has no meaning.
But look at the examples. Yeah, exactly. This is horrible. Who would use this? And like, I am an all authoritarian when it comes to right way to put up Christmas decorations. Who the fuck would say that?
You know, when I say Chips Ahoy, I got to get the gas out. You know, because I'm a cookie.
I am an absolutist when it comes to serial commas.
I am a human.
I like a grammar Nazi. Okay.
I am an apple.
I am an absolute.
That's the only one I use.
Serial commas. That's just stuff.
He's the top dog and hates when anyone disagrees with him. He's the top.
What? When I get I am the
Jesus
boss.
Christ. Wow. Like,
how about we just say like prick instead of Nazi, if that's such a
big say Hitler. Just call them all Hitler. Get it over with. Just call them all Hitler. There you go. Problem solved.
They were already doing that too.
I know.
Fat Steven is a ninja around Cheetos.
No, I am a buffet ninja. Get it right.
Hey,
God.
Don't appropriate my fat jokes.
Oh,
I will take you
this
to
is one. I think this might be. Oh, though there's a couple other ones. Binging is one of them. Whether it's what new Netflix series or several handfuls of M&Ms from your coworker's candy bowl, you may be tempted to say you binged, but try to refrain both from using the word and eating too much sugar. Okay,
Mom.
We throw around terms like binge watch and cleaning binge all the time, when in fact the word binge originates from serious eating disorder, including binge eating disorder and bulimia, and should be reserved for discussions about them. Choosing to watch every episode of The Crown in a weekend, who would ever fucking do that? Is a choice, whereas binging disorders are not a choice, and their severity shouldn't be diminished. I indulged a little too much at the party last night. I've used that before, and maybe I'm indulging a little bit too much now.
This article is giving me leprosy.
I was going to say, we're indulging this article too much.
Yeah, that was one delicious pasta eating spree through Italy. These people don't even know how to write realistic dialogue. I wallowed in chocolate. What the fuck?
It sounds like a fat person who says, I ate too much, but I'm going to blame everyone else for using words that offended my own fucking eating habits.
Who says this? I wallowed in chocolate instead of eating dinner. YOLO. Who the fuck says YOLO anymore?
That's the most nonsensical sentence I've ever heard in my life.
This article back to wherever it came from.
The most nonsensical sentence you've ever heard. I wallowed in chocolate instead of eating dinner. YOLO. What the fuck? Who talks like this?
He should have replaced wallowed with diabetes, so he diabetesed in chocolate instead of
don't YOLO my YOLO.
For fuck's sake, what's next in this? Scalp. Oh, yeah, okay.
Ticket scalpers are now Indians? Is this where we're going?
What? Oh, God. Use as a noun to refer to the top of your head. Scalp is fine. It's when it's used as a verb that gets into dangerous territory. Using it to say someone ripped you off, like a scalper, or to infer that you got robbed, is making light of what was a very gruesome act involving a part of the integument of the upper part of your head. Okay, so cutting off the part of your head. Okay, scalping someone.
So wait, how did you do that?
The accompanying hair severed from the head of an enemy as a sign of victory, by some North American Indians. You can't say that anymore, by the way, and others during the colonial and frontier periods. Oh, for fuck's sake!
There it is. Them damn colonialists.
The American people have been fleeced by the vote. What?
I think he's been first.
They robbed us of that game. Okay, that's something somebody would say. Like, oh, we were robbed. That restaurant hustled us for that mediocre meal. Okay, I can see that. She pulled a fast one on us. Okay, I get that, but this is something that. But if there's a ticket scalper, they screwed us over. They scalped us. I don't get it.
Yeah, I feel like scalper is even a very specific kind of like robbery. Like it's not like you're like for the most part, it's like in a parking lot at the theater. Like that's how I see a scalper. Like you buy a product off of whatever place you found and you sell it right then and there in the parking lot. That's how I have understood.
How you doing? Good to see you here. Yeah, this is a weird one. I don't know how many are left. Oh God, there's only a couple more.
Wait, Jip, are we going back to the 90s now? What the fuck? What? I haven't heard anyone use Jip since the 90s.
I say Jipped.
I don't need this asshole. That's probably the get out of my face, you hipster. Jip, you Jesus Christ.
I say this though.
Comes from the word Gypsy, who are Romanian people that oh God. There are already plenty of negative associations with the term gypsy, and using gypped to say you got ripped off only perpetuates the negative stereotypes. You can blame F. Scott Fitzgerald for popularizing the term by using it in his book, The Great Gatsby. We had over $1,200 when we started, but we got gypped out of it all in 2 days. But you can only blame yourself if you continue to use it. Fuck you. That ride was a ripoff. We just got shortchanged. Well, that was a complete fraud. Can't believe that store bamboozled me again. Well, that's
Can I
your
just say
problem.
one thing? Can I just say one thing? The writer of this article needs to get laid.
He's a numbnuts.
You think?
Yeah.
You know what?
I think the guy
understand.
who wrote this article never got a reach around.
If this guy or girl who wrote this article got some mind-blowing sex, they would forget all about this shit.
He does get
Yeah, they wouldn't feel like they got gypped.
I feel like it's
Yeah.
this guy, to be honest. I feel like that's what he looks like. I could be wrong.
Have you done
Who
your
wrote this?
daily flip flop?
Who wrote this? Oh, there's no author. Okay.
Gail Simone, probably. There goes Gail Simone.
Gail Simone.
Anyways, this is the last one, I believe.
Hysterical. What?
What?
Wait, there's a next.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's another page.
No. Oh God, it's not the
Oh
same
God!
stuff, is it?
How is
Oh,
this
the war on Christmas. Oh fuck that! I'm not gonna get into that bullshit.
No, yeah, that's
Okay, but seriously, how is hysterical?
If you find
Offensive.
some hysterical meaning funny, that's okay.
Oh, no,
It's
I think I read
you're
this
calling someone's actions hysterical because they're being emotional, and you may want to reconsider.
Oh,
How did I know
Not
that?
being hysterical, you don't.
Far too often, women are dubbed hysterical for being outspoken or
Oh, jeez.
showing their feelings, and that wades into problematic sex. Fuck.
Okay, that's not the direction I thought, but okay.
You know what?
I think the person who wrote this probably gets a little hysterical with blue hair dye.
Yeah, I'm fucking done with this.
Please,
geez,
please stop. You're making our
the
chat
last This
impotent.
Week in bullshit. This was fun. Dictionary gets it right. It's Jip. Let's get into the good parts. There's no good parts. This is wokedictionary.com. You say negative. Oh God. Oh man. Fine. Okay. All right. Yeah. Fuck. I was drunk one night, so I wrote this. So sorry.
Justin
What?
just gypped us out of 5 minutes of our life.
Yeah. You know what? Whoops. My bad. Anyways. Let's just say our piece and let's get the fuck out of here. I can't do this anymore.
All right.
Dean approved.
What's up, guys? On my channel, we discuss movie, TVs, and occasionally video games. And we also talk about trash articles and behind-the-scenes drama. And it's all in an effort to discover if our entertainment is Dean approved. I also have a Facebook page and group. I'm also on Twitter. All you need to do is type in Dean approved and you are very likely to find me. What's going on? Lately, I've been holding back on The Mandalorian. I had to pause and facepalm. You might see me do one review coming up next week of just all the videos I've missed. So, because I'm not sure, I love it and I hate it equally at this point. Just recently, goof offs. I mean, I've been playing Among Us. I just recently watched a movie called Vivarum. You might see a nostalgia review of that on my channel soon. And I also just recently bought Cyberpunk 2077. And
why did you
I
do
didn't buy
that?
it. It was a Christmas present. So,
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Christmas early. What the fuck?
oh, Jack of all casuals, thank you for the subscribe, sir. It's very appreciated.
Can't believe you got Cyberpunk for Christmas as an early
I
Christmas
I
gift.
asked for it, and then all of a sudden the reviews came out. I'm like, oh crap.
Well, now you can experience everyone else's pain.
That's true.
I'm not having any pain. I've had one glitch, and that was when I was quitting the game. That's it.
I will probably wait until like February to really seriously play this game because these patches need to happen, and they need to happen soon.
I will sob in behind your scenes. Okay, Mike, you need to stop drinking. Will Gentry, it's good to have you back, man, and good to have you back for the final This Week in Bullshit stream.
Yeet.
It's more than a pleasure, good sir. I don't make any content. You can find me on Twitter if you really want to, but I'm barely ever there. So, yeah, it's a pleasure to be here amongst such wonderful company.
Well, that was very nice of you, and it's great to have you here too. Speaking of really great people, we got Tommy here, probably one of the coolest guys I've met in quite some time.
Hey, everybody. I don't know about you, but I feel a little bit gypped after hearing about all these grammar Nazis that scalp some of my favorite words, like ninjas in the night. This whole thing has just got me preposterously hysterical, and I just don't know how much more I can take. But thank you, Justin, for having me on.
It's very great to have the villain from fucking Phineas and Ferb here.
You can find me. You can find me talking about videos on my channel where I'm freezing to death in Trenton, New Jersey, and dying.
Well, that's why you should never live in New Jersey, because New Jersey.
Oh, God, man. This weather stinks. This weather stinks.
Tommy, you sound like you need a Sherpa to find your way out of New Jersey, Tommy.
Before you get gypped out.
I think so. I need a guru. Will you be my guru? Get me out of here.
Will Wheaton. Oh yeah, praise be upon him.
I think a banned word for 2020 should be Will Wheaton.
Wheaton!
Wheaton!
All right.
My neighbors just woke up.
All right. Hello, neighbors. Look, I am Fat Steven Seagal. I am co-host to Lorena's Lunch Table After School Special and on the Florida every Sunday. You can also find me every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern on Loki's Mornings of Mischief. I'm losing my sentences, where we talk about comic books, destruction of comic book characters, and more crap that DC or Marvel usually puts out. Other than that, I am on Twitter, Weight Watchers, and anything else that has a buffet. And I am now going to keep talking to gyp you out of 5 more minutes. It's only $5. Just give me $5.
Just give me $5. Okay. Anyways, thank you all so much. Thank you, each and every single one of you who have been a part of these streams for the last year and have stuck with us. This has been amazing. Thank you all the panelists, and thank you. Everyone who's just been a casual viewer or has been, a participant in this. You guys are seriously the best in the world. I could not imagine just having more fun doing something. Okay, shut up. Yeah. I'm talking here. This is
talking over here.
I'm talking over here. No, I've had so much fun doing this over the last year, especially despite all the craziness, despite all the bullshit that has happened this year. There have been a lot of good things. A lot of new people have been met, and a lot of people that I would never have met had it not been for everything that's happened. And the only downside is I didn't get to meet anybody in person this year. Really, not too many. And I hope to do that in the coming years when we finally get over this bullshit called COVID-19. Fuck you, COVID. Not afraid of you. I may as well just get infected so I can get it over with. But you know what? It's going to be over. We're going to get through it. And I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys next year. If I don't make any more videos for the 25 Days of Torture, which, by the way, I just did. One of the streams tonight, Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2, one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my life. It was really good. So yeah, I'll post a schedule for the other movies I'm going to see. And that's about it. This has been This Week in Bullshit and This Year in Bullshit. And I thank each and every single one of you for being a part of this journey. Take care.
Well, thanks to the lame-ass security, I'm going home.
Post-credit scene. Oh!